The power of grace tells you.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. How are we all doing today? Hello. Oh, that's the cream pie. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are all looking forward to today. You forgot the timing, you did. It's been so long since I've been summoned out of my summoning circle. We were in the beach environment for a full month, so I understand. Nice toes, thank you. Thank you, I painted them myself. Who activated the summoning circle? Alright, chat. We gotta figure it out. Who summoned me? Was it you? Who summoned me? Sorry I dragged sand on the carpet? I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to get you out of here. Like, right now. Out. This instance. This instance! I did please hold my hand and say nice things to me. Hello, Ulner, you look beautiful today. How are you doing today? Is no bikini 0 out of 10? You have access to the bikini chat. You also have access to the very nice and updated bunny outfit. I'm not mad, I just want to know who did it. Are you sure you didn't summon yourself? I didn't. Oh, there's my feet. This is all worth all of Chad as a sacrifice? I didn't know we were sacrificing Chad. I came for titty and now there's less titty. Bad streamer. You know, that's just me. I'm just an awful streamer because I don't show my tits enough. Fuck. Well, I guess my career's in the can now, so I'll see you guys all later. Thanks so much for being here. I guess my streaming career's over. I don't show my tits enough, so I'll see you guys around. Anyways, thank you so much for the stress. What's the music? Yeah, playlist. Exclamation mark playlist. I'd like to see a nice pair of boobies, preferably blue-footed, thanks. Okay, yeah, let me get some of those really quick. Wait, chat, actually, I have the perfect solution. I mean, there's that. That's a solution. But also, show boobies. Hold on. It's anticlimactic when I'm slow. Alright, there you go. You can have boobies, chat. There's boobies. I take back all of my remarks. Yeah, if you just come in and tell me not enough titties, I guess I just can't make it up. There you go. Nice. There's my boobies, chat. Boobies. I do have a playlist for my music. Why do they actually look so adorable? They're really cute little birds, little boobies. But yeah, if you guys want to know the playlist I'm using, exclamation mark playlist. This is actually streamer safe. Done by an artist named Carl Casey. I won't ask why I'm seeing a bunny girl. I will only thank God that it happened. You're in the wrong stream to be thanking God. You better be thanking Satan. Very large-breasted boobies. They have a large breast. They do. You know, to be honest, I don't know what the benefit of a bird breast is. Is it like... Does it help with... Do boobies swim? I mean, obviously they swim. I meant, do they fly? Can boobies fly? They do fly. Okay, well, I guess it probably helps with the aerodynamics. I never said which god. There you go. Fair enough. It's for their sex appeal. Oh, right. Yes, the blue-footed boobies have big chests for their sex appeal. You're right. We think RNGesus up in this bit? We always think RNGesus. Speaking of which, we're gonna be pulling for some Arcana Force cards today. And I'm really hoping I get what I want. There's a couple new Arcana Force cards that have come to Master Duel, which I'm very excited about because I don't know if it's gonna make the Arcana Force necessarily playable, but I will always take every opportunity to yap about tarot if I can. Yes, we're going to be opening up Arcana Force today, so we're going to be talking about tarot. I'm going to do a quick rundown again on the history of tarot. Don't worry, if you were here last time, I'm going to make it really quick. But, yeah, we're going to talk about the meanings of the tarot cards and compare them to their Arcana Force counterparts. We already did that for all the other ones, but we're going to do it specifically for the new cards that have been added, which is the Sun and the Hierophant. So I'm looking forward to that. The only god you worship is Thanatos? That's the right one. Arcana Force in silver? I don't know if we're playing rank today. Pulling right for the virus deck, nice. Yeah, I mean, I don't give a fuck about that. Is it tarot cards? No, I didn't think so. Let the streamer Lux pull good? I hope so. God, I hope so. I actually thought it'd be fun today if before we started pulling, I did a tarot reading to see how well I'll pull. So, we'll probably start with that. I gotta hop on the Malice train this Friday? Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, please RNG, fingers crossed. Yeah, I just, I'm here to pull in the decks that I want to... Not necessarily the decks that I am planning on building. I mean, I'm building Arcana Force. I said that as soon as Arcana Force came to Master Duel, I was gonna build Arcana Force, so we're building Arcana Force. I'm not a virus, Bluechie. How many times I gotta tell ya? Streamer Luck at 5 SP Little Knights this time? Is SP Little Knight in that secret pack? It better not fucking not be. Yes, I do know Malice is coming. I'm not gonna be pulling on it. They had to drop it on fucking America Day of all things too. Friday? You mean America Day? When we're gonna be celebrating the independence of this nation that I was born into? Yeah? It's not, but it would be funny. I mean, it would be my luck, right? That I would somehow manage to pull 5 SP Little Knights in a pack that it's not even in? Was Arcana Force not in Master Duel? No, it wasn't Master Duel, but all of the cards were not in Master Duel. So there were, I think it was 3 Arcana Force cards. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know for a fact that 2 of the major Arcana were not in Master Duel yet, which is the Sun and the Hierophant, which is what we'll be talking about today. America Day! Yes, we'll be streaming. I will be streaming. You should be there this Friday because, oh yeah, speaking of which... So we're going to be celebrating America Day on Friday, and then also 1 week from today, let me pull it up, we have some other exciting news. If you guys are in the Discord, you've already heard about it. If not, then, hold on, this is very deep in my files. Oh, god damn it. I hate it when I double click like that. We are going to be celebrating America Day. That's the wrong one. You can have that one, though. America Day. There we go. So, 1 week from today, we will be celebrating America Day. Also on Friday. So we have an America Day stream, and then we have a deck building challenge to go along with it on the following Tuesday. So, 4th of July, we have the stream, and the 8th of July, we have a deck building challenge. Show the surprise? What surprise are you talking about? Butchie, are you typing too fast over there? Wait, today is Canada Day? Happy Canada Day. I don't know if I'll be there. I usually end up having a family function on America Day. And that's totally fine, because the VOD will always be available. The thing you made for this? Oh! That's gonna get posted. I'm gonna post that later. I guess I was supposed to, was I supposed to show it on stream? Was that the whole point of it? I thought it was to advertise it off of stream. But yeah, I forgot to do this, so hold on. There'll be a parade? I have no idea what's being planned in my area. Do whatever, but in my opinion, it was cool to share that. Alright, maybe I'll show it during the break, but... Yes, we'll be pulling on the new... It's not new. The secret pack that dropped last week, I think it was. So, we'll be doing that. Canada, not a real country for real, for real? I mean, it's like Ohio, right? Oh, I feel like Canada is the Ohio of countries. Let's be real. Gonna have the American half of the American truck sim for the 4th? Oh, I have way more than just that plan. I consider that still new. That's fair. Make my model into a Ruby character? What the fuck is that? Like, the anime? Why would I do that? Hello, Iron Wolf. Yes, yes, me. Very stinky. Glad to be here early for once. I'm glad to have you. How's the music, by the way? Is it a little loud? Canada at least has milk in bags. I don't understand how that's a benefit. I'll be real with you. I don't know how that's a benefit. But, you know.
Drink water, bye.
Drink water, bitch. Thank you so much for the super chat and the reminder to drink water. It's a tiny bit loud. Okay, I thought so. Let me turn it down just slightly. Okay, hopefully that's better. Alright. Well. You're gonna be the blonde girl from Ruby, or, crazy suggestion, chat, I could be Vixie. Whoa! Wild, isn't it? You know that anime character I look just like? Yeah, her name is Vixie. That's me. Wow. I did know that TTS doesn't like swearing on YouTube. TTS just doesn't like swearing, period. I know, isn't that crazy? I look just like Vixie. It's almost like maybe I am Vixie. Crazy. Alright, so let's do a little bit of tarot reading before we get started with the pulling, shall we? So if you like a tarot reading, exclamation mark tarot, exclamation mark test fate, in either chat. I don't know, if you put on shades, you look like an owner. You're right, you're right. Drop the card, that thing is evil. I'm telling you, you have no idea what you're doing. What card? This one? What's wrong with these cards? I love my cards. I love my cards, my Dark Magician cards. But welcome in, Black Justice. How are you doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's do a little bit of tarot reading then, shall we? Alright. Hold on, I realize now. I gotta shift over a little. Alright. Okay. So let's see here. So that MTG pulls me back in with 2 upcoming collabs. What, is it the Avatar and the Sonic one? Hey, do you know that other Demon Fox VTuber named Vixie? I know you two look really similar, but she's not part bunny girl. Wait, that's crazy, really? Alright. Good to know. Wait, Yu-Gi-Oh deck you building this time? Arcana Force. We are building Arcana Force today. Because now I'm in the bikini outfit. Alright. I don't get to wear my default outfit anymore, do I? Thank you so much for the super chat. You'd like a card reading? Okay. Alright. Oh my god, it's Vixie! But in a bikini! Whoa! Oh, the Spider-Man one. I forgot about the Spider-Man one. Alright. Let's see here. Let's go down the line. We have Shiro, which would like to ask, will I win the Mega Millions tonight? What a good question. Alright, let me pin that really quickly. Because I will lose that otherwise. Technically, normal outfit isn't fit for winter either, but you still wear it? Yes. Ow. Alright. So, let's see. Will Shiro win the Mega Millions tonight? Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna have a little tarot session today. Perfectly themed, honestly, though. Anyone else want to do a gambling deck when playing against Vixie? You totally should gamble against me. I don't know if the odds are in your favor, but you should gamble against me. It's funny. It's very funny. Because it's... Oh, because it's fate, you know? You gotta see if you're lucky or not. Make a Joey deck. Joey is a good example. Good thought. Hold on, let me adjust. L desks have their benefits, except, you know, the fact that they're called an L desk, so they're a massive L. You built the Arcana Force deck for today. Let's go. We'll see if we get into any viewer duels today. I'm not sure. This might take up the entire stream, because we're going to be doing pulls and deck building and tarot readings pretty much all day. It's a tarot kind of day. What the fuck is Dick Demons? What is that? Alright, Chiro, are you going to win the Mega Millions tonight? Hello, Fable. How are you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. We're just getting started with some tarot today. DD. Oh, Dick Demons. Ah. Nice gloves. Thank you. All right, let's see here. Hello, Midas. Thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate that. It's okay if we don't. I can save it for next week. Next week is America Day. Don't forget. Our next week is our American Day deck building stream. Which, by the way, hold on. Let me type this up before I forget. Was that the Victor summoning sound effect? No, it wasn't, but it sounds similar, doesn't it? Welcome in, Shadow. How are you doing today? Alright, let me just get the link. Sorry, chat. I always forget to do something. Alright. The fact that I have to do this on 2 platforms sucks. Is this... What did I save it as, the other one? Cool. Right? God damn it. Alright. Now, you can use exclamation mark America. America, fuck yeah. Alright, will Shiro win the Mega Millions? Well, we've got Judgment. So, what is Judgment about? Well, riddle me impressed. It's about Judgment! Are you worthy of winning the Mega Millions? What's the likelihood of doing so? Are you going to be judged heavily for spending on lottery tickets? I don't know. Bonk. Hello, Fable. I'll catch up with you in just a second. Because you see, Judgment's all about self-evaluation. It's about reflection and reckoning. So, what I'll say is, winning the lottery is, probably something that isn't likely to happen. So if you spend a lot of money on lottery tickets, you should probably reflect on your choices. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify, let me know. It's actually my first time playing it. Well, I still don't think that means you have a good chance. But good luck. Just don't spend a lot of money on your lottery tickets. Have you ever won a lottery ticket before? No. I did win a raffle once, though. Lottery's a tax on the poor? Yes. Yes. Alright, let's see. Where else were we? Robert would like to test fate. 99% of lottery players quit right before they're going to win big. Fuck, you're right. So make sure to spend your entire life savings on your lottery tickets, okay? Fair enough. Why is it that every time I hear America, my first thought is America, fuck yeah, because it's a memorable song. Alright, Robert, let's see. Are you lucky you're gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm? That is Shadow Realm. Alright, Robert, thank you so much for playing, but you are gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, Inferno, let me test your fate. That is a 6. Inferno, you may ask the deck a question, and your card will be reversed. What is your question? You don't win if you don't play. I mean, that's true. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but, quick question I always want to ask about tarot. How specific do you have to be about what you're foretelling? Like, I don't know how to ask it any other way. There is such thing as a general reading, so the thing is all of the cards have a meaning. So if you don't have any idea on what you want to ask, the cards can sort of guide that. So many lottery players just buy stupid shit with their winnings, either drugs or at the strip club. I think that's intentional. Reminding me about the lottery ticket, I need to go in for a resident of my job. Thank you so much. Wait, you're getting one of the residents a lottery ticket? That's amusing. Alright. What was your question then, Inferno? How will July go for our lovely fox? Let's see what the deck says. Alright. We have King of Cups in reverse. Alright, well, King of Cups is... It's a little bit of a tough one, because it's about being a little overwhelmed, or maybe even a little bit anxious. I think I've been there before, but as long as I know that that is a potential future I can see, it's always good to be prepared. So as long as I go into July knowing what I want, being prepared, and feeling at least a little bit secure, I think the anxiety will go away. But hopefully that makes sense. If you need to be clarified at all, let me know. It's upside down. Yes, it's intentional.
Balls.
Like, do you have to mold your topic around the cards somewhat beforehand, or are you brute forcing the card's meaning into the topic? So, like I said, every card has a meaning. And so I guess brute forcing it is one way to put it, but really, you're using the card's meaning to guide the reading. I love your gloves, by the way. Thank you so much. You can't tell, but they match my model. I'm just not in the right outfit. Oh shit, I didn't see that Iron Wolf redeemed Southern accent. Alright, well, I guess I'm a Southern accent for the next 5 minutes. Alright, Flirty, I believe you were next. Was there anyone else on YouTube who wanted to test fate? Let me double check. You like my dice? I love my dice too. I believe it was just you two, right? Balls? Balls. Alright. Alright, Flirty, let me test your fate. That is a 10. That is not a double or 6. You know what that means for you, Flirty? Shadow Realm time. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, let's see. Sword of a Demon, let me test your fate. That is a 9. That is not a double or 6. Alright, Sword of a Demon, you are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Much love to you. Much love to you as well, Fable. Have a fantastic day today. Alright. Retro would like to ask, how can I push myself to do new things more often? Fantastic question. You just gotta have faith in the gamble. It's true, you do. Thank you so much for the love. Howdy, meme lord. How are you doing today? We're just doing a little bit of tarot reading. Oh my goodness. How can I push myself to do new things more often? Let's see what the deck says. You don't have to do a 5-card reading for mine. I think 2 is sufficient for my question. Alright, thank you for letting me know.
A single card for your fortune.
Alright.
You dare to tempt fate.
Retro, let's see what the deck says for you. There we go. Now I match. Now I match my hands. Ooh, alright. Well, that's a good card here. So your question was, how can I push myself to do new things more often? Well, the Hermit is all about self-reflection. I think self-reflection is a very important skill that a lot of people don't really spend time learning. It's all about taking time, stepping back, and really thinking about yourself and what you strive off of. Do you work well under pressure, or do you not work well under pressure? Do you know how to follow your goals, or do you always set goals that are too high? That's something for you to figure out on yourself. Figure out yourself, I should say. So, do a little bit of self-reflection. Maybe step back, take a little break from some social media for about 30 minutes or so, and maybe write down some thoughts in a journal, or maybe even just think about it. You don't have to write anything down, but the general thing is, if you're trying to push yourself to do new things, maybe first find what can make new things easier for yourself. Hold on. I noticed my camera is acting a little funny. I might have to look into that. Maybe my cord got a little weak there. But another thing is you gotta make sure that you take a step back, and as you're learning new things, to give yourself a break. Because whenever you're learning something, you can only brute force thoughts and new ideas in your head for so long before it becomes a little bit overwhelming. So, give your brain a break, learn some things, and then break. Learn, break, learn, break. You actually learn more if you sleep and then return to it the next day than you would if you tried to cram it all the night before. It's why whenever you're studying, you should study over multiple days instead of just right before the exam, because you won't remember afterwards. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify at all, let me know. Also, I just realized, big ups for knowing what I was talking about with Victor. Yu-Gi-Oh! And DVD brain rot. I think I'm in the right spot. You are, you are. I haven't played DVD in a long time, but I did know exactly what you're talking about. I didn't even make the connection. I was like, Victor, yeah, the twins. I was about to say, what do you want to do with those new things? Just force yourself to do things because they're new is not always good. That's true, too. That is very true, too. Alright, before I forget, let me do your reading real quick, Obsidian. How is my checkup and blood work going to go on Thursday? Alright, let's see what the deck says. The publishing company that published Bram Stoker also put out the first tarot deck. That is true, yes, yes. Bram Stoker. Bram Stoker's Dracula, right? Well, Bram Stoker in general. Alright. How will your checkup and blood work go on Thursday? Is it hard to concentrate? Depends on what you're asking about. Alright. I think I'm out of the southern accent now. I hope you enjoyed that, chat. That was harder than it sounded, maybe. Okay. So I will give you a simple 2-card reading. So, how is your checkup and blood work going to go on Thursday? Bram. Yes, Bram. Here we go. So we have the Chariot in reverse and Knight of Wands in reverse. Alright, well, let's see. The Chariot is all about momentum, but in the negative orientation, it means that it's kind of a lack of momentum. So either things aren't really moving forward, or you're not making any progress, or maybe there's even some obstacles in the way. So I think in terms of blood work or a checkup, it could be that you don't end up finding anything. I'm assuming that this is either for like a checkup, like you're trying to make sure that everything is okay, or this is for some kind of analytical diagnosis, if you're trying to discover if something is wrong. I've had a lot of blood work done in my days, and I've never found anything else. Just routine checkup, and that's good too. So if it's just a routine checkup, it could be that there's just nothing there to find. For the clarifier, though, we've got Knight of Wands in the reverse. Alright. Knight of Wands is all about maybe a little bit of recklessness or impatience. It could be that maybe you're expecting a little bit something more out of this checkup or blood work, or maybe the results will be really delayed. Either way, I think it's going to be totally fine. I don't think there's going to be anything concerning, but also don't try to find things concerning in it. If you're not feeling ill, or if you're not having any health problems, then I would go into this safely assuming that you're probably fine. So assume that you're going to get a clean bill of health, and don't be overly worried about the potential results you could get. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify at all, let me know. Alright. Still theory crafting my huge revolution deck. It's really hard to get enough bodies and link spam, get all 3 monsters on the field, find the spells, and then oops, spoilers. What could you possibly be talking about? I feel fantastic when I consider myself into what ifs. I've been there before. I've definitely been there before. And hello, Rob. Thank you so much for the stretch and hydrate. Chat, make sure that you are also stretching and hydrating as you can. Alright. Let's see. Kuro is next. And Kuro would like to ask, in a 3-card reading, will Dragon Maid support be in a few months from now, since there are packs for release on the TCG on the 16th? Let's see what the deck says. Thank you for the reading. You're very welcome. I can't give away the finale. I'm sure you'll laugh if you see it. I'm excited to see what you got. I'm excited to see what you got. Yay, ads over. Thank goodness. Thank you for sitting through the ads. Alright. And then after Kuro, Ulner has a question. Alright, Kuro, let's see what the deck says. Will Dragon Maid support be in a few months from now for Master Duel? Alright. Ooh. Ooh. Ha, okay. Interesting. So, we have 3 cards here. We have the Devil, Death, and we have 4 of Wands. So, let us start off with the Devil. So, the Devil is all about oppression. It's about excess, and it's about dependency. So, I think right now, or maybe even beforehand, Dragon Maids was kind of in a position where it depended on a lot of other strategies. So I know, like, you can really use Bystrals in Dragon Maids, or there's other dragons you can use in Dragon Maids, but on their own, they struggle a little bit. So, for Death, that's the current. So this was for the past. For current, we have Death. And Death is all about change. It's about transition. It's about release. It's about letting go. So, in the positive orientation, Death is actually a good thing. So it means that we're on our way to transitioning. We're on our way from moving on and finding a release. We're going to be changing and moving to a new format, new meta, whatever it may be. So things were pretty bad in the past. They were dependent. Now things are changing, and in the future we have Four of Wands. And Four of Wands is all about celebration. It's about gatherings. It's about stability. So I think it is pretty likely that I'll be coming out in the next few months. So be looking forward to it. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people looking forward to it. I know that I'm looking forward to it. So fingers crossed, and that whenever the Dragon Maid support does come, it does really well, and Dragon Maids are able to be in a much better position than they were before. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify at all, let me know. The longer I've been here in Vixie streams, the more I'm starting to understand each tarot card's meaning. It's really fun, isn't it? I really enjoy it. It's like, you see Death and you're like, oh, if you're someone who's never seen a tarot card before, you're like, oh my god, Death, that means something really bad, right? Well, no, not really. It's just change. Because Death may seem like the end to a lot of people, but actually Death is just the transition from one life to the next. Or at least, that is what some people believe. Death can also be the end, but the thing about Death, especially when it is death you experience in your own life, it is a transition. You learn how to live without someone. You learn how to live missing that part of you. And so you change. You change as a person, you learn, and you become better. Alright. Are you ready, Olner? It is your turn. You would like to know, will I be able to successfully make my D&D character, or will Ashley continue to be distracted by Maple Story dailies? Fantastic question. Those Maple Story dailies. That's me and Uma Musume. It's like, oh yeah, I need to play more Black Mesa because I'm about to beat the game. But I could also do a run of Uma. Alright, let's see what's happening though. Death is more the death of one mindset before change to another. Or death of what was for the new. Yes, exactly. Power of the Sun. Okay, Doc Oct. Who's the fuck is that? Where do you get your goth girl tire? Amazon. I hate. Hello? I don't know who the fuck that is. Spider-Man villain? Oh, I've never seen Spider-Man. Thank you, Sheb. Thank you. Dr. Octavius from the Metal Tentacles guy from Spider-Man? Oh! I've seen the character, I just didn't know his name. Also, what the fuck does he have to do with the sun? I thought you would have gotten it from BCC or Killstar. So, it depends on what it is. I bought some stuff when I was in Japan, and then I bought some stuff. I did buy some stuff online. The problem with buying online is you can't try the clothing on, and I really hate buying online. Literally prop the movie, he's the antagonist. I've never seen the movie. Hello, Drewby. It's a memes. Check DMs. I don't get the reference, I'm sorry. Apparently, it's just the movie I didn't see. I believe it's the first. I thought the first was the Green Goblin. Wait, okay. Which Spider-Man is the important question? Because, I have only seen parts of the Tobey Maguire one. It is the Tobey Maguire one? Not being able to try stuff on is tough when online shopping. Yes, it is. The second. Oh, it's the second movie. I've only seen the first one. From the second movie. That makes sense. Alright, though. Let's see what the deck says for you. Ooh, Judgment again, but this time in reverse. Alright, will Ashley ever stop playing Maple Story dailies so that she can help you? Well, I don't know, Olner. I don't know if you're gonna have a character ready by Thursday, because in reverse, judgment is about a failure to learn lessons and a lack of self-awareness. So you might have to really like harass Ashy into quitting those MapleStory dailies. Maybe just like DDoS her MapleStory account or something, and then she won't be able to do MapleStory dailies, and then you can get your account done, or get your character done. But either way, you might have to be a little bit aggressive, obnoxious, even. But either way, it'll be a chore to get Ashy out of it. All right, let's see. And then Plucci would like to know, will I pull a royal of a card I don't want? God, I hope not. Hello, Alex. How are you doing today? I can't believe she's stopping me from having my ultimate character. Shaking my head. That's what I'm saying. It's the MapleStory dailies, though. She's addicted. Get her out of there. Somebody save her. All right, let's see. Am I going to pull a royal of a card I don't want? God, I hope not. We could do that as a prediction chat. I think you'll love them, to be honest. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for your new character. Attention, Volpists! This is your half-hour reminder to consume agua. Drink your water. Is there a reason your right thumb is the only one not painted? It peeled off. It peeled off, okay? It's hard to keep my nails painted. White Monster has water in it, that counts? Yeah, my coffee has water in it. It's brewed with water, so that counts, right? Stop sucking your thumbs, you big baby. I don't know about you, but I feel like if I tried to put this thumb in my mouth, I would stab myself in the roof of my mouth. I would rather not. Maybe I should fix it with a nail painting stream. You only want me to do a nail painting stream, so I paint my toenails on stream. Alright, anyways. Well, so Plucci's question was, will I pull a royal of a card I don't want to, from a deck I don't want to build? And I have the Lovers. Well, I think the Lovers is about love, it's about choices, it's about balance. Which scares me. It could be like balance in the sense of I will get a royal of a card I want, and then of a card I don't want. Or it could mean that I get no royals, which is also a possibility. But it is also about love. So, in my heart of hearts, that means that I'm going to pull a royal of a card I want. Please? RNGesus, are you out there, please? Can I please pull a royal of a card I want? But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. If you need me to clarify anything, let me know. Alright, let's see. You pull a royal of the Lovers. Ooh. The Lovers about love? No way! I know, isn't that crazy? It's almost like the tarot cards mean what they say. Whoa! Wag! It can't be! Alright, let's see. Iron Wolf would like to test fate. Color me shocked! Reading the card explains the card! Oh my god, hi Morgoth, how are you doing today? Alright, Iron Wolf, let me test your fate. That is an 11! Alright, Iron Wolf, that is not a double or a 6 for you, so you are gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing, we'll see you back in 5 minutes. Rat! 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 It's problem-solving card text! Whoa! Alright, Hellocho would like to test fate. That is a 4. That is not a double or a 6. So you are gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, let's see. Lucario would like to ask, will I become famous in many ways than one? Throwing the card moves the card. Once Arcana Force gets a card of every major Arcana, can you use them as your deck? Yes, I would love to be able to do that. I don't know if they will, though. Because there's no minor Arcana. They're never going to make all 78 tarot cards into a deck. That would be too many. Would you like our help with deck building today, or is it like your gaming streams where you'll ask for help if you want it? This is gonna be mostly based off of feeling. You'll see when we get there. Do you have any plans for the 4th of July? Yeah, it's America Day. We're celebrating. I will be live streaming that day. Yeah, so I have a pre-built deck from the last time we did one. The deck is based on vibes. Exactly. It is based on vibes. Yo, this music, you like it? Exclamation mark playlist. Why July? Because that's when America did their emotes. Not their emotes. Their independence. Hi, Cicada. Hello, I'm emotes. Anyways, I was here long enough. Can't be supporting you more than this. Enjoy the 1 cent from ad revenue of me being here. Yeah, thanks, Earl. I know I'm keeping your lights on. Yeah, I really appreciate that. You know, bills are getting higher and higher. What with all the temperatures going up. Why did I lie? I'm always a liar, that's why. I'm a woman. Keep the change, get yourself something nice. Alright, I will. Alright. Lucaria, will you become famous in more ways than one? The deck says... Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, Ten of Cups is about happiness. It's about reward. It's about success. So then in the opposite orientation, it means the opposite of that. So it's about lack of success. It's about conflict. It's about loneliness. So I guess it depends on your definition of famous, but I think you gotta make a plan to become famous first before you become famous in more ways than one. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify, let me know. Why July? Why July? Oh. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that. Fair enough. What other ways are there to become famous? Infamous. I think it's like being famous in many things, maybe. That's kind of how I interpreted it. That sounds kind of bad, fuck. I mean... I think it's all, like I said, it depends on what you mean by becoming famous. So, fame is a fickle thing, as they say, so... What do you want out of fame, and how are you gonna get there? Hot chip, any lie? I know. I know. Alright, zombie, let's test your fate. That is an 8. That is not a lower 6. You know what that means for you? You are gonna get sent straight to the Shadow Realm, so thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Like YouTube famous? Well, do you have a plan for it? Alright, Shiro, let me test your fate. That is an 8 as well. Alright, Shiro, you're going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Hello, Futaba, how are you? Alright, so... Zombie... Oops.
Balls.
And Shiro. Now you are become Shadow. Farewell. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Where was I? Morgoth would like to test fate. Oh, Vixie, maybe I didn't hear it, but do you want to talk about your new horse breeding obsession? Alright, here's the plan for my horse breeding obsession. I am setting a stream for that. I'm gonna be playing Uma Musume, and then we can talk about my horse breeding obsession. Does that seem fair? Next week? We can plan to do that next week. And then I can go full nerd emoji, and we can talk about horse girls and the way that they compare to their real-life racehorse counterparts, and whatever. Were you one of those horse girls in high school? I'll have you know, it was elementary school. Get it right. Alright, Morgoth, let me test your fate. That is a 6. All right, Morgoth, what is your question? You may ask any question you like, and you will get a card. Pretty Derby is getting pretty good at sucking my vibes at the end of the day. Why is it sucking your vibes? I think she still is. Elementary school. Elementary school. Thank you for the headpets. Welcome in, Suffering. How are you doing today? Let me give you a quick shout out. Will Thunder Dragon get new cards soon? Ooh, good question. Let's see what the deck says. Holy guacamole. I thought you meant real horses? I mean... You know, at one point in my life, I did actually consider getting into animal breeding. Alright, will Thunder Dragon get new cards soon? King of Cups in reverse again. Well, if you remember, King of Cups is about being overwhelmed or anxious. Perhaps even a little bit selfish. I don't know when the last time Thunder Dragon got support was, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit longer, so be patient. But don't worry, I think it'll happen eventually, but I just don't know if it's going to happen anytime directly soon. Hopefully that makes sense. If you need me to clarify at all, let me know. Alright, Boogie would like to test fate. She was going to marry a horse? No. No, I wasn't. I mean, close, but you know. Just use a Lure Queen and Thunder Dragon's easy. You know more than I. Alright, Boogie, let's test your fate. That is an 8. That is not a double or 6. You know what that means? For you, you are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, and then, let's see. Anybody else? Oh, thank you for the chips. I hate them. Because they eat hot chips and lies. Ow. Alright, Teach Oni, let me test your fate. That is a 9. That is not a double or 6. You know what that means? For you, you are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright, I believe that is all of the test fates. So, I'm going to take a quick break, and while I'm gone, I'm going to show you the announcement, not for my feet, but for the America Day deck building stream, which will be 1 week from today. I prepped a little video for it, so I hope you guys enjoy. I will set that up, and then I will be right back. Alright, so let me see. What is the best way to do this, then? Yeah, don't forget to refill your water. Make sure to get up, stretch your legs, whatever you need to do. And also, check out the America Day announcement. Exclamation mark America for the direct sign-up sheet. And then... Cool. I can watch this, but no one else can watch this. Oh, hello, Foxwater. Let me test your fate really quick. That is a 4. That is not a double or 6. You know what that means? For you, you are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. We'll see you back in 5 minutes. Alright. So, I will set this up, and then I will be right back. Are you a true American? Would you like to pretend? Pretend you're a true American with this themed Master Duel deck building challenge. On July 8th at 1 p.m. CST, bring a replay that showcases a deck built around an American card. What's an American card? Well, I'm glad you asked. Your deck must be built around one of the listed cards, and that is Liberty at Last, Oil, Hungry Burger, or any of the Barrel Dragons. Because what's more American than freedom, oil, guns, and burgers? Your deck will be put on a tier list, and the S-tier decks will receive a special gift. Submit your replay in the form below before July the 8th to prove that you are a true American. Are you a true American? Would you like to pretend? Pretend you're a true American with this themed Master Duel deck building challenge. On July 8th at 1 p.m. CST, bring a replay that showcases a deck built around an American card. What's an American card? Well, I'm glad you asked. Your deck must be built around one of the listed cards, and that is Liberty at Last, Oil, Hungry Burger, or any of the Barrel Dragons. Because what's more American than freedom, oil, guns, and burgers? Your deck will be put on a tier list, and the S-tier decks will receive a special gift. Submit your replay in the form below before July the 8th to prove that you are a true American. Are you a Alright, I'm back. Chat, are you a true American? What oil cards are in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't know. Maybe the card that's literally called Oil. Chat, did you guys not pay attention to the video? The cards were all listed. What the fuck is a kilometer? You're a semi-American? It's okay, you could pretend. You can just pretend. So this is 1 week from today. July the 8th. You can check the form there. All of the additional rules are there, but basically the gist is, it is the same thing as our summer beach day tournament where you built a deck using summer cards, but this time it is American themed. So, yes, there is also a special clause for Hungry Burger. You will not be rated very highly if you use the French cards in the Hungry Burger deck. So don't use Nouvelle. That's not American. You gotta be American with your burgers. So have fun. This is 1 week from today. Go crazy. It's just a replay as well. I should note, this is... Take it close. This is a replay. This is not a tournament. This is a replay day. So submit a replay. You don't have to win. It's just deck building. So show me your deck building skills. Okay. Anyways, hopefully that makes sense. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me here in chat or in the Discord. Like I said, 1 week from today. 1 week from today. So spam everything and turn it into table 500. That happened last time. It'll be boring if you do it again. So I'm going to be putting everybody on a tier list. If I am bored or if I've seen somebody do this before, you probably won't be rated very highly. So, there you go. Alright, let me get the music back. And then we are going to get into some polls, shall we? Do Baldi doubles count? Chat, read the form. I am not going to say it again. Read the form. All of the rules are in the form. Watch the video. All the rules are in the video. Also check the Discord. All the rules are in the Discord. It's as simple as that. 1 week from today, but how many days is that? 7. Today is the 1st. It is happening on the 8th. I got an idea with oil and American imperialism. I can't wait to see what you make. But how many days? 7. 7 lunches from now. Yeah, that's a good point. 7, So, today is the 8th, so that would be today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Monday. That's 6 Vixie streams from today. 7 feats, yeah. Reading, I don't know if that's American, though. I mean, is it even Yu-Gi-Oh, though, to admit that you read? That's the other question, right? Yeah, gotta submit it before Thursday. 14 cheeseburgers time. Yeah. Because you gotta have one for... No, it's 21 cheeseburgers, because you gotta have one for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So use oil and rest, you got it. Yeah, if that's what you think is American. Like I said, chat, you are ranked on how much I like your deck, not whether or not you win. So don't get it twisted. This is not a competitive tournament. This is for fun. If you guys come in with a super sweaty build and I start yawning, We're gonna have a bad time, chat. Be fun! Alright? Got it? Be fun. Alright, anyways. Hello, Barb, how are you? If anyone uses the nouvelles, they are considered being traitors for being French. Exactly! So don't use the nouvelles, it's boring. Alright. Let's swap back into my PC and get started with some polls, shall we? Oh wait, before we start. Important thing we have to do first. Let's do a reading and see how well I'm gonna poll. And then we could do a prediction, chat. You ready? Let's do it. People didn't read it during the Fun in the Sun challenge. People don't read. I tried to make it as skimmable as possible and people still miss the point, so... If you miss the point, you will not be rated highly. Shrimple as. If I see link spam that just so happens to end on one of the listed cards, I will pick out all the individual pieces of marshmallow and your lucky charms. Yeah, chat, be fun. It's Yu-Gi-Oh players. You're not right. You're not wrong. Roll the dice first? What am I rolling the dice for? This is, yeah, that's not for French Day. Do I need to keep crafting the N and R only? Yeah, I mean, I believe in you. My link spam will be funny! How funny, though. If we cheat, then we should get voted higher because of Bandit Keith. How can you cheat in Master Duel, though? Alright. If we do the French one, maybe, French Day one, maybe we'll consider Nouvelle. What if I manage to use them all together? You could. It happened last time, though, and I'm not exactly trying to make table 500. See you on the 4th of July? I will see you on the 4th of July. How do you cheat in Master Duel? You read. Fuck, you're right. You gotta find a way to cheat. If you guys manage to find a way to cheat in Master Duel, one of you motherfuckers is gonna download Cheat Engine, aren't you? Praise the sun! Hello, Xander! Welcome in! How are you doing today? And hello, Plushie! Welcome in. What happened last time? People managed to... There were 2 decks that managed to put all... and then all but one of the cards in their decks. And it was fun to watch, but they're really long replays. And I don't want to watch a ton of really long replays. I want to watch you do something interesting. There's some legal cheats in Master Duel because of OCG rules. Really? Oh no! Owners told you something, now you gotta cook with it. Just chilling today? I'm glad to hear that. I hope you're doing well. I'm about to do a reading on how well I'm going to pull for tarot cards in Master Duel. Barrel Dragon is also very American, which is why it is included in the list of cards. I'll ask my ex for tips on cheating. Good idea! Alright, chat, let's see what the deck thinks on how well I'm going to pull today. You ready? Ooh, that is 10 of Wands in reverse. Alright. Let's see here, baby. 10 of Wands! Well, we tried. 10 of Wands is about breakdown and collapse. I don't even know if we're gonna get any good cards, chat, let alone a royal. Maybe the deck is wrong, but we'll see. Alright. Let's get into it, shall we, chat? I'm gonna pop into my PC really quick, so I will be right back. Well, I'll be here, but I'm gonna be doing things around. 5 of the same you are? No! I swear to God, if it's 5 of the same you are again, I will cry. The collapse like the collapse of the Roman Empire? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alright. No URs? I hope we get some URs. That's my preference, at least. I mean, I guess you don't always get what you ask for. Like today. Alright, let me go ahead and find Master Duel. Oh, so you kind of like, you like this kind of overlay in the day? Yes! I decided to change my overlays to be similar to the beach stream, because I like the overlay better. Where's Master Duel? There's Master Duel. Probably gonna get Gladiator-based URs? God, I hope not. God, I hope not. Hopefully get Dust at least? Yeah, hopefully. No URs? Could you imagine? Alright. Alright. You get fully built DDD and Gladiator base and no Arcana Force cards. Alright, chat, you guys want to do a prediction? Let's do a prediction, shall we? So I have 5,000 gems to spend, almost 6,000. And these are each 1,000 each, so. What should the prediction be? Wrong pack? I know this is the wrong pack. I was just looking at the price. I actually thought that would give me a quick click to the... Oh, whatever. Alright. Out of spite for DDD, I'm rooting for Fox. Alright. What should our prediction be? Should we just do predictions on URs, or should we do predictions on Arcana Force cards, chat? 8 URs and 50 packs? 5 copies of Time Seal? Oh my god, okay. For poles to poles? What do you mean? What does that mean? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust? Exactly. Accidentally pulls in the wrong pack. Don't worry, we're in the right pack now. Arcana Force cards? Okay. Do we want to know how many Arcana Force cards we're gonna get in 50 packs? Or... I'm gonna submit a Brawl replay with the most American commander, then get immediately disqualified and executed? I would be very impressed to see you manage to get a Brawl replay. Will I get all the Arcana Force URs during the poll? Okay, good one. Let's do that then. Video capture, baby, I guess so. I don't understand what you're trying to ask me to do, Plucci. Do it for yourself? Oh, I was gonna do it anyways, because I wanted to do something specific with it. I guess it's just gonna be, will I get all the Arcana Force cards in 50? Yes. I was gonna do something specific, now I don't remember. God damn it, I got distracted! Did I miss any polls? No, we're just about to get started. They need to add replays in Arena. I know they do. Only count UR and SR cards? Yes. Okay, yeah, so let's do that. So we will do... How many Arcana Force URs are there? We have... We only have 3, chat. Let's just do... UR SRs. We're just gonna abbreviate Arcana Force to AF. Will I get all the Arcana Force URs and SRs in 50 pulls? Yes. Half of them? Or no? All other... what the fuck are they called? What is our, like... What is the word I'm looking for? Engine? All of their engines? Or only NR. Yeah. Archetypes, thank you. Yeah, archetypes is the word I was looking for. Alright, I will give you guys 5 minutes. Will I get all the Arcana Force UR and SRs in 50 pulls? Yes. Only half of them? No. Only the other archetypes or only the NR cards? Alright. Your favorite Canadian! Happy Canada Day! Welcome in! Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And let me put a poll on YouTube. Thank you so much for the stretch. Why is your thrones in stacks of 700 for gems? Because that is the way that it works in Master Duel. Alright, so if you don't see the prediction, make sure to refresh on Twitch, and then I'm about to add it on YouTube. Yes! Half of them, it's dumb? Yeah, it is dumb. Half of them... Oops, I can't spell them. No. All other archetypes. Or only NR. Wishing you well. How are you holding up? I'm doing really well. Welcome in, Hamiji. Hello, hello. We're doing a prediction on what my polls will be. My tarot deck did not give me any inclination of success. So hopefully we're hoping that it's wrong. I'm about to pull 50 packs of the new special pack to see if I can get the Arcana Force cards. Your favorite Canadian? Yeah, who's your favorite Canadian, Plucci? Evan? I hope I do too. I hope I do too. So there are in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I really want these two. I really want the Sun and the Hierophant because those are the new ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7. Never bet against streamer like? It's true. Don't bet against me. Or Brainy's a good choice too. Good choices, good choices. Alright. Yeah, so, last time we did this, we did an entire discussion about what tarot cards are, how they came to be, and like their general meanings. Today, we're going to see what we pull, and hopefully our luck is in our favor. I only managed to get 2 Arcana cards with your 5k? Ooh. We want DDD Machine X? No, we don't. I don't want him. He can go die. I don't want to play DDD. Yeah, so the newest cards that are added were the Hierophant. Let me pull out my Hierophant. So the Hierophant in Master Duel, it's a discard effect. You can discard it, and then this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects whenever an Arcana Force monster is summoned. And then whenever it's summoned, so you can have a nice discard effect. And whenever it's summoned, toss a coin. That's the typical effect for all Arcana Force cards. They toss a coin whenever they're summoned. You get to special summon 1 level 4 or lower Arcana Force from your deck with a different name from the monsters you control, or in your graveyard, and in your graveyard. So it's a free special summon from the deck. And then, if you hit tails, though, you special summon 1 Arcana Force monster from your deck to your opponent's field. So that's kind of an interesting one. And then the other one is the Sun. So this one, if a card has a coin tossing effect, if a card that has a coin tossing effect on the field, you can special summon this. Free special summon, basically, if you're playing Arcana Force. And then whenever, you can only do that once per turn, and whenever it's summoned, you toss a coin. Heads, you set a spell from your deck that has a coin tossing effect. Or tails, you destroy all cards in the spell trap zone. So both of those are not bad. Where are the boobies? Oh shit, you're right. Let me go grab my boobies in just a second. Let me find the Sun. 78 tarot cards is a lot to shuffle through. That's the moon. That's not the Sun. I run 2 of Hierophant and 2 Suns to leave room for the other Arcana Force cards. Fair enough. Damn, you lost your boobies. I know I did. I did. Your boobies? You own them? Okay, fair enough. I don't own them. They're wild creatures. We left the boobies at home. We left the boobies in another scene. There you go. There are my boobies, chat. You can have the boobies there. Her tits are wild and untamed. Yeah, my boobies are wild and untamed. True. We left the boobies in another outfit. That too. I'm sorry, but your boobies are in another castle. Don't worry, I found them. Nice boobies. Thank you. Alright. A lot of you are believers. I don't know if you should be or not, but we'll see. The more deep and blue the boobies are, the more likely they are to attract mates. It's true. The more colorful your boobies are, the better. That's why body painting is a thing, right, chat? Alright. Let's get cracking, shall we? First 10 packs, go. Well, hopefully we get the SRs we need. Live Bluebee reaction. There's the gladiator beasts. I got the fiend, 2 of the fiend, interesting. And then
balls.
That's gladiator beast. Fuck out of here, gladiator beasts. I'm not looking for gladiator beast stuff. Still a chance for you are. That is true too. Alright. Double parry. Not feeling good about this. Alright, it's more DDD. Hold on, let me move my big titties out of the way. Is that a new Arcana trap? I think there's only one. The one that we pulled in the first pack, yes. Oh. The Council Boobies is judging the polls. They are judging the polls. Alright. Nothing. All Gladiator beats DDD. Unlucky. You didn't move your tits, you just moved? Good point. I'll move my tits out of the way over here. How's that? Another fiend. That is 3 fiends. There's the Empress, Lamia, and... Wow, okay, more DDD. Arcana Force cards look a bit Eldritch Horror, or is it just me? They kind of do. They definitely kind of do. Hey, we get an upgrade. I love free upgrades. Alright, let's see. Oh, little shake. Titanic Galaxy. We got an Arcana spread. Hey, that's something. And it's shiny. And then we got... Get the fuck out of here, War Chariot. We don't want triple Ds. Fuck out of here, triple Ds. I already have triple Ds. Alright. There's the moon. Temperance. And another Arcana spread. Okay. Well, there's all the NRs we were looking for. Triple D's nuts. Got him. Remember, this is only the first pack. We have 5 of them. There's the Fool. Shiny Fool. Your luck will improve? I hope so. I sure hope so. Alright, there's another Fool. The Empress. Another Arcana Call. That's the Arcana Force trap. And then... Good lord! Does your tail move randomly or does it follow a pattern? It's random. Alright, we upgrade. Anything good? Anything? Let's see. The Lovers? Where's my Royal Lovers? Brother. You take the moon and you take the sun. It sways whichever way the winds blow. Close, yeah. Man, you better draw them in 50 times. I use all my savings on this bet. I can't make the decision. This is all based on fate. The Empress, Revelation of Hope. It points the nearest Culver's direction. True. I did know that today is Canada Day. Well, that's one pack. We have a guaranteed UR next pack. Let's pull. Alright, that is 2 URs. Not 1 Arcana SR, I know. Hey, remember, we got 10 of Wands in reverse, which is about collapse and breakdown, which is what I'm about to do. Yo, we heard you were demons, so we were giving you demons. There's another Fool. Temperance. Flipping Feline. This one's kind of funny. It's not an Arcana Force card, but it is a flip effect. Which, I don't know why that's actually funny, because Arcana Force does not have flip effects. Alright, there's our first UR. The Magician! The Moon, and... Test Panther.
Chad, I'm so sorry, but I forgot to remind you to drink water, so do it or else we will lose the bet.
Drink water right now, chat. Imagine if we pulled the Dark Magician out of here. There's an Arcana card that prevents flip effects? Yes, there is. And yeah, I do have second coin tosses. Revelation of Hope. Good lord. So far you're winning. Yeah, apparently so. Oh, you know what? I just realized that the last 2 effects are the same. Or the last 2 things, because it's like, oh, no, all other archetypes are no, only NR. That's the same thing, so glad you guys realized that. Instructions unclear. I drank lava. Rip. And the archetype is so old its new supporters are removing the build and downsides. Yeah, that's true. That's Arcana Force for you. There's Temperance. Only NRs if you didn't get the SRs. What do you mean? You're right, yeah. Another test panther. This better not. Don't even. They are indeed testing my patience. These panthers love you. I mean, I do love a good pussy, so like I understand, but like there's the moon. The lovers. I'm finna crash out. They really, really want you to play Gladiator Beasts. They do. Temperance? Five more test panthers? I almost choked, Vixie! Oh my god, please! Chat, be careful if you are drinking liquids. Do not... I recommend you do not drink liquids unless I am drinking liquids at the same time, otherwise you might choke. Alright, let's see. I'm a double fool. A double fool. That's why we don't drink water during the stream. Okay, chat, I'm drinking right now, so you should drink water. We're going to. Hey, we got 2 URs! Uh-huh. Please. Uh-huh. 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 Hello, Baba Booey. Hello, hello. All right. We got 3 more. Please. Gladiator Beast deck, let's go! Calm down, there's still time. Alright, let's keep going. Great generic gate. I don't want generic gates. I want Arcana Force! How's the Arcana Force gamble? Bad. Not Skippa, not Skippa. Hey, we got 1! There's 1, chat. The Hierophant. Mark that down. 1. Alright. There's the Fiend. Alright. Come on, come on. I don't want you. I don't want you. Something is telling me that Fates wants you to play Gladiator Beast? No, I refuse. Stop with the fucking tigers! There's another Hierophant. But it wants you to give it love? Does it deserve my love? Alright. There's the Magician. The Moon. Fuck off! Oh my god. Alright, alright. The Magician. Hey, Cup of Ace! Cup of Ace, chat! That's an Arcana Force card! It's Ace of Cups! Ow, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 1,400 gems! Does that mean more polls, chat? Does that mean more polls? It's basically Pot of Greed. It's basically Pot of Greed. It's literally just Pot of Greed. What's the difference? Hold on, what? Anyways, that was a bit... continuing. Calvaise always has a baby! The Lovers. The Fiend. I'm never playing Gladiator Beast out of spite. The Empress. The The Emperor, hey, we got a pair. Good one, Chalfa. Lovers? How many lovers have we gotten, chat? 2 more, apparently. Hey, Cup-Face! The Chariot! Yeah! Ah! Chat, we pulled 1. We pulled 1. Not enough lovers, I know. Not enough to make me love these pulls. That's what I'm saying. All right, next. Nothing. So much dust. Dust, 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 dust. All right. Hello? The Chariot?
Balls.
The Chariot, but shiny. Let's go! We got the sun! Okay, the sun? The sun. We have the sun. So we have 2 Hierophants in the sun. We need more. We need more. Alright. We'll get there. We'll get there. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I think we need you to be in the maid out uniform for how much dust there's gonna be. I'm sorry. The maid uniform... It got kind of ruined. Hey, Arcana spread. I did need that. The Fool? Dark contract to the gate. Alright, so... We got 3. We really technically only 2. Heh, spread. Okay. 20 more. 20 more packs, chat. You better get it. 1. We need 3 URs, by the way. Did you watch with the pink sock again? Don't ask me what I did. I fucking love gambling. Me too, Scotty. Me too. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hey, we got the Chariot. Another Arcana call. Looks like a juicy opening. Hopefully. I'm hoping for some, like, grape juice. Or maybe orange. It's only gambling if you use... I don't think it works that way. I don't think it's only gambling if you lose. I think it's always gambling. I think it's just how happy you are about it. Let's see. You're joking. How many of that card have I pulled, chat? Hey, we got a shiny Empress, though. 2. Okay, bug juice comes in grapes. That one counts, right? Hey, reversal of fate. Cup of Ace. Shiny Cup of Ace. Alright. Man, I love the battle phase. What is that? DD? Cup of Based? True. Goddess of the Two Sides. This is also a coin flip. Coin flips matter card. Okay. The moon. The Empress. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. That's me. Chat, look, it's me right now. Imagine 5 Panthers? True, I could. The Empress. Chat, I'm going crazy. Me! The Fool! Look, I actually thought I was gonna pull the Arcana Force cards in the Arcana Force pack! Oh, what am I? An idiot sandwich. Hey, another shiny Cup of Ace. Watch, I'm gonna get all the old Arcana Force cards in, like, shiny, but none of the ones I need. Remember? Stop going crazy and lock in? Fuck, you're right. That's not locking in, chat! That's not locking in! Fun fact, if you pull 3 of the Gladiator Beast field spell, you only have to craft URs and you have the full Gladiator Beast Primite deck. That's not what I'm here for. I just realized how fucking crazy this card looks. I never noticed the eyeballs. How many temples do you still have? 1. 1. Alright. Arcana Call. The Moon. The Fiend. A shiny goddess of the two sides, and... Let's go! I got a life force. Alright, mark that down as 3! We pulled something! Let's go! Alright, alright! Let's keep going. Arcana spread. The Magician, the Moon, the Empress. This is looking like an actual Arcana spread. The Hierophant! Fuck it. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here, War Chariot. 40 packs for 1 ER that we need. Alright. How many more do we need, chat? I need 1, 2. 2 more? I didn't miss anything else, right? 3, 4. Fuck! I need Light Bearer and Arcana reading too. What the heck? Alright, we'll pull more after this. We'll pull more after this. This is just the first bet, alright, chat? This is just the first bet. Can you imagine, chat? It's possible. It's possible, baby. Alright, believers. Are you there, believers? 3 Panthers? No, fuck out of here. The Moon. The Moon. The Moon! Oh my god, it's a full moon tonight, chat. Another Hierophant. Fate smiles upon me. Check Steam gifts? What the heck? Oh, okay. Alright, chat. We're gonna be polling. We're gonna be polling all day today. That is 2 URs. It better fucking be what I want. The Magician! Arcana Call. We are not letting you end stream until... Okay, I guess not. Arcana reading! There's one! There's one! Yo, where the slutty bikini at? In redeems. Fuck you! Not what I needed. Ah! That's my 3rd glow-up bulb! I don't need 3! Alright, alright. Come on. There's the slutty bikini outfit. Alright, I'm locked in though, chat. I'm locked in. The Empress. It lagged! It's shiny too! It lagged! Oh. Alright. The Fiend. The Emperor. Test Tiger. The Fiend? Arcana spread. Oh my god. Shiny does mean more dust. Chad, the next person to tell me to play Gladiator Beasts is getting timed out. I am not playing Gladiator Beasts. I came here to play Arcana Force, not stinky, smelly Gladiator Beasts. Arcana Call. Temperance. Fuck you. Extra fuck you. Alright, come on, come on. You're taking the panther to a euthanasia clinic? You're better than me. I was just gonna take it out back. I'm timing out all my mods, chat. What the fuck? Cup of Ace. Come on. Stop! Please! Not true. Sheb is still here. Sheb's a believer and a defender. Sheb knows what I'm about. Temperance. Fuck off, gladiator beasts. Hey, don't time on my boyfriend play gladiator beast instead? The lovers. Alright, chat. We didn't do it. So we're gonna go again! Thank you so much for the gifted gems. We're gonna go again. Crash out incoming! Just spending too much is what's incoming. Let me do that. How many cards do we get currently? Good question. Let's check really quick. You can sort by recently acquired, right? You have the worst luck whenever I give you gems. I don't know what's happening. Obtained order, yes. Okay. So here we go. We have 13. We have 13 moons, 1 shiny moon, 13 the fiends, 10 temperance, 2 shiny temperance. We have 11 empresses, 2 shiny empresses, 6 emperors, 9 lovers. We got 4 hierophants. Right, okay. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow for a TED Talk on why Vixie hates the battle phase. Proceeds a point in every gladiator piece. Fair. Did you get half of what you needed? So we get the sun as well, right? Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Let me pull up my tarot stuff. So when we last built this, I used Beton Bat for the Hierophant and second coin toss for the sun. So second coin toss is going to stay in the deck because it is a benefit for the entire deck. But I will take out Beton Bat for the Hierophant. So I want 3 of that. What is gambling for? This happened when you pulled for tier. Wait, did it actually? New stream title, how some animals on steroids ruined my stream. Why Time Wizard and Creature Swap? Let's see. So, when we last built this, I think Creature Swap... Good question, actually. I don't know why I put them in there. Ah, Time Wizard is for the tower. I think Creature Swap was just a benefit. And the Fiend. Yes, we need the Fiend as well. We have the Fiend, though. So I'm going to take out the Creature Swaps. Add in the rest of the Hierophants. Wherever they went. Hierophant. Where's my son? What was Origami Goddess? Origami Goddess was for High Priestess. Yeah, the worst pulls when you pulled for tier with gifted gems and wasn't able to build full power tier. Yes, I remember that. Okay. Anyways, let me do the pay really quick. So we got half of them, I believe. I believe we got half of the ones we needed. So there you go, chat. Half of the ones we needed. Because we did get 1 UR. The Monarch Trap? Yeah, so this one was to protect the summoning effects because some of them are bad, but yeah, I can probably take out the Monarch Trap for the sun. You take the moon and you take the sun. Where's the sun? I know we pulled the sun. Where is it? Good lord, we pulled so many cards. There it is. Okay. Slide some gems over the homies. These are my gems. I'm sorry. Another time. Another time. Alright. We will go back in, and we'll actually do the deck checking after we build. Whoa. We're halfway there. Whoa. Arcana Force Fair. Arcana Force Fair. Yeah, that works. That works. You do you. Yeah, we will do the deck building after do some more polls. So I got enough for, let me double check. How many more polls do we have? You're not going full Arcana Force like the Chaos Dark Light rules? I haven't decided yet. Robbie, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing. You're our newest Volpist. Didn't they get a new fusion? They did. Alright. I think we have a lot more polls, chat. So, let me see how many polls we have. And I'll be right back.
Oh, wait, that's bad.
So
I see barking in the chat. Oh, Yoshi,
Bracken, aka Flower Man, from Lethal Company. He just wants a hug from behind, around your neck. He's strong, fast, tough, but shy.
He gives you a reach around.
So, the Bracken, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but the Bracken is the one where you have to be looking at it, but if you look away, it comes up and snaps your neck.
Oh my god, he's needy.
Yeah, he is needy. He's kind of sensitive.
He's kind of sensitive. Just like me. We would make a good pair. Well, like, I've never understood, no offense if this is any of you guys, but I've never been attracted to, like, a horror character.
Really?
Like Enderman. You mean Slenderman? I hope you don't mean, oh, you mean Enderman. Wait. Enderman would be...
I'm reading your fucking fate, okay? Here it is. Here it is. There's your fate, Earl. There it is. There it is. Yeah? Yeah? Does that make sense? Does that tell you what you need to know? I'm glad it does. I used to save the game, kill the female characters, and strip them to see their underwear. Alright, chat, we're back. Let's do 50 more polls, shall we? Alright. Are you ready for 50 more polls? I'm reading your fucking fake clip is from the last Arcana 4 stream. I remember now. Alright, chat. 50 more polls. I believe. Gamba! Gamba! Thank you so much for the gems. I really appreciate it. Hopefully it works out. We're gonna run back the same poll. You ready? Alright. Are we gonna get all the Arcana Force cards and 50 polls? I will give you 2 minutes. Hello, Exie! Oh my goodness, welcome in, Exie! How are you today? Hello! We're gambling! Do you like gambling, Exie? Who doesn't like gambling? Alright, so... I will go through the cards that we are missing. Well, okay. I didn't mean all of the Arcana Force cards, like, technically. I meant all the ones we're missing. So, that's not what I meant. You guys know what I meant. Surely in 100 packs we can pull everything. You would think. You suck at gambling. I'm working on my gambling. Imagine buying gems to gamble more. Chat, don't forget we're also gambling on Thursday. We're gambling in Nikkei, because I'm trying to pull for 2B. Plochi, Jesus Christ, do you even want to participate in this stream? I don't understand you. Alright, so, what are we currently missing? What happened to Plucci? I told chat that if they mentioned, they said play Gladiator Beast that I would time them out, and Plucci keeps mentioning play Gladiator Beast. How many gems do you still have for Nikkei? I have 30,000. 36,000? Attention, Vulpes! Be a simp and drink your water? Doesn't have to be in that order? Does timeout result in demodding yourself? Yes. What's wrong, Gladiator Beasts? I came here to play Arcana Force cards. I'm not getting the Arcana Force cards, but I'm getting all the Gladiator Beasts. I don't want to play Gladiator Beasts. I want to play Arcana Force. It is a lot. It is a lot. So I'm really hoping I get 2B. I hope I get A2 as well. Alright. Here we go. 50 more packs, chat. Are we going to finish out what we need? Because we still need... not that. Get the fuck out of here. We still need Chaos Ruler. We still need the World. We got Light Force. We still need Light Barrier. Alright, you ready? I couldn't gamble because I was timed out. You shouldn't have told me to play Gladiator Beasts. Play Gladiator Beasts, but only use Arcana Force cards. Gamble, do we pull all the other URs before we pull the Arcana Force Fusion? Oh my god. Alright. You ready, chat? Let's gamble. Alright, so we need Chaos Ruler. What the fuck? We need the World. And we need Light Barrier. Let's go. Welcome back from the Shadow Realm. So say Konami looks at the decks you built to give you the worst chances on your pulls? I swear. Check it out, we're gonna pull a Rescue Rabbit. I need to be rescued. Alright, we got the Magician, Reversal of Fate, and Spider Shark. That's actually our first Spider Shark. Okay. Y'all are really testing your patience? To be fair, I test everyone else's patience, so, like, I guess it's fair. Alright. Headhunt. The Fiend, the Empress, the Magician. Arcana Call. Alright. A Royal World would be crazy. I once played them in TCG land. Deck is a hot mess if done correctly. Oh, Gladiator Beasts? We're a bunny now. Alright, chat. Honestly, the bunny makes sense. We're gambling, right? Rescue bunny. That too. The Empress. The Empress. And guess what? The Hierophant. Okay, we don't need that. We actually already have the Hierophant 5 times. Are we gonna get 6 Hierophants before we get any of the other cards we need? I swear to God. On the Gladiator Beast. Cup of Ace, Chat, look! I got 2 of them! Alright. Yeah, boy! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the follow. You are now into his Vulpist. Konami is clearly stream sniping. You're right. They're seeding my deck. They're seeding my packs, I should say. Alright. No, Jesus Christ! I won the 50-50. I did. About to cup those aces. You talking about my boobies? Don't talk about my boobies like that. That's rude. Do you see them? They don't want to be cupped. Alright, let's see. Test Bear, testing my patience. Arcana Call. Maybe the 5 Hierophants want to date the 5 IPs, maybe. Does that mean we could draw 4 cards now? Maybe if we're lucky. Are you feeling lucky, chat? I don't know if I'm feeling lucky. Too many cups? Too many cups. Alright, the Fool. The Empress. Hey, we got another sun. I'll take that. I'll take that. Maybe you shouldn't let your boobies lose? Okay, loose? You're right. What does a man need to do to get time? Oh, geez, I didn't even see you there, Plucci. The Magician, the Empress. Temperance. Too many cups to too many cooks. Exactly! The sun is for sure 2 of, and it's good that you got them. Yeah, I'm actually happy about that. That's not too bad. I've got the Emperor, the Fiend. Ragnarok. Gamba! I'm here to Gamba. Nothing but Gamba. Did we even get a UR this pack? The moon? The moon? Hey, there's our Light Barrier. Okay, now we just need the URs, chat. We have everything except for the URs. So we need the URs. We have a guaranteed UR next pack. Please. Be the ones I need. Come on, come on, come on. There's one. Alright. Wait, why is this shiny? I didn't even notice it was shiny too. I forgot Vixie could time out the mods without them being demodded. On YouTube I can, yes. On Twitch I cannot. Kappa base! Kappa base! God, I'm so lucky, chat. Except for the fucking gladiator beasts. Will you post the deck list after? I love pure tribal decks. Yes! I will indeed. I guess I did pull death. Reversal of Fate actually is death. And the Arcana Force archetype. It's a Test Panther? If it's a Test Panther, I'm timing you out. Come base. I'm sorry, Shiro. Oh my god. That was our fourth. That was our fourth Test Panther. I'm about to time out Pluto on fucking Discord, bro. There's our 6th Hierophant. Oh my god. Bro. Whew. Magician! The Fiend! Arcana spread, another Magician! Alright. Plucci's so interesting, willing to be a mod, but seeks to be banned. I think Plucci's just a masochist. Another light bear! Hey, we take that. We are crawling in pussy. This isn't the kind of pussy I'm looking for. Hey, Arcana reading, and... Rescue cat? I mean, yeah, I guess I fucking am crawling in pussy. This is the pussy I want, though. Christ alive. We spent the first 2 hours pulling packs. You know, it only makes sense that we're gambling in an Arcana 4 stream, though, right, chat? Remember when I said all the other URs first? You weren't wrong. More pussy! The Empress, the Magician, the Moon. Oh, God. The cat is also playing Gladiator Beast? I didn't realize that. I guess because they're beasts. That makes sense. Alright, come on, come on. Give me something good. Alright, in the spirit of the stream, in the next and our last 10 pull, every Arcana Force card that we pull, I will tell you their meaning. We're gonna treat these in the last 10 pull, we're gonna treat the packs like tarot deck spreads, okay? Oh, that's a UR. Anyways, we're moving on. I don't think I actually got a UR that pack, so we're just gonna keep moving. Hello, Cracker, welcome in. How are you doing? Alright, 3 more. 3 more pulls. At least you can dust them to craft what you want. Yes. Silver linings and all that, right? Many a things, many a things. Yeah, Scotty's over here yapping. At least you aren't pulling DDDs, that's true. At least I'm getting lucky in that sense, right, Chet? Yes! Let's go! Wait, he's shiny too! Drink him in. Drink him in. Anyway, we are building Gladiator Beast? No. Glossed out. Great. There's an upside in all of this? Hi, Plucci. Are you gonna get timed out again? I am no longer Vixie's mod. God damn it, Pluge. I didn't know you were a fucking liar, too. It's only fine for 3 times. Yeah, fair enough. Alright. Freedom died in 3 seconds. Dead. Did you just unmod yourself? Alright, fair enough. Drink water, I will find you, chat. Make sure you're hydrated. I'm gonna hydrate. Ooh, shiny fiend. Now mod me again? No, I'm not going to because now you're asking me to. Oh. So beyond the Shadow Realm lies the zone of the mods. Oh, upgrades! Upgrades, baby! Alright, come on. I need the world. Give me the world, chat. That's all I ask. I only ask for the world, nothing big. Fuck you, Time Seal! Damn it.
How dare you all steal my water bit. I will drown you.
I'm sorry, Tyler! Chat, listen to Tyler, don't listen to me! Drink water because Tyler says so, not because I say so. You will get another Arcana first. You are if you mod me. Otherwise, you'll get another shitty you are. Fine, Plucci. I almost timed you out on default. All right. Water without electrolytes? It's true. You need to drink Rogue Energy, sponsor of this stream. 20% off your order if you use code NOFOX at checkout. Wow. The light barrier? Drinking like 5 liters of water today? I'm literally stuffed. Good. Good. Hey Vixie, chat, I'm gonna wish you both a good stream. I'm gonna head to bed to sleep. Good day, everyone. Hope you have a good night's sleep. Thanks so much for being here, Felix. Take care of yourself. Alright. 20 more packs, chat. All we need is the world. I simply ask for the world. Okay? Simply ask for the world. That's it. Just the world, nothing else. What? That was the weirdest pop-up I've ever gotten. I just got a Windows notification that asked if I would like Notepad to change my Windows settings. I'm listening. Just the world? I don't know, that it feels like you're asking for too much? Nah. It's just the world. I got 6 hero funds. Yeah, Notepad. Notepad asked to change my PC. Imagine if you didn't get any Arcana Force URs after you say that. If that happens, I'm timing you out for the rest of stream. Oops. For every Purifont, we must balance it out with Test Panther. I still haven't gotten the last Test Panther. But isn't that dihydrogen monoxide? It is dihydrogen monoxide. Time to get unmodded again! Pluch is on a timeout spree. Marathon. Almost time to grind some dust. I'm feeling like I need to grind. Oh my god. This is why we made it a new mod? Ugh. How many packs has it been? This is 100 packs. We are... I think we have 20 more after this? And 10 more after this. Imagine it being so hot, your scooter says it's too hot to ride? I didn't even know scooters could talk. Oh, come on. Just give me the fucking card, Konami. You like the background music? I like the background music. Hi.
What's good, Fox?
Time steal, apparently. I need one UR card. I need the fucking world. I just asked for the world. This is our 9th 10 pack. 10 pull.
The power of Christ helps you.
Apparently the world is asking for too much. Time seal and the stroke, true. Another Arcana reading. Ooh! I'll take that. I'll take that. Mm-hmm. Pretty! Oh! There we go. Yeah, Plucci's reading failed. It's the... Plucci pulled the lovers and whether or not I'm gonna get a royal that I like. I did. I did! Alright, what's our UR? It's a light force. It's not the one I need. Alright. Okay, your question was whether or not I was gonna get a royal I didn't want, and we pulled the lovers. Alright. It's the last 10 pull. One guaranteed you are. Here we go. Chat, how are you feeling? It is definitely a good you are. I'm not upset about that. I hate you, Plucci! I hate you so much, Plucci! Chat? Never doubt my... Don't look at my boobies, chat. Never doubt my tarot readings again, okay? Plucci asked if I was gonna get a royal. It gave me the lovers, which is about balance. Meaning I got a royal that I wanted and a royal that I didn't. Never doubt me again. Don't look at my boobies with the right there. Okay, they were right there. Plucci fails and wins, as always. Mick Marvel, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. You're now our newest Volpist. Time to build DDD. I still never built Kashtira, and I pulled a Royal Kashtira. Royals mean nothing unless it's what I want. Patooey! DDD is fun? I never said I wanted fun. I said I wanted Arcana Force! Patooey! Hello, Samurai King. I'm doing well. I have pulled 2 royals. Although if I do not get the UI I need from this, I'm crashing out. Imagine building a royal-only deck. Couldn't be me. Are you actually? Don't spit on my cock. I'm not spitting on your fucking cock. I'm spitting in the trash because you guys want me to spit on you. Alright, come on. Let's keep our pollings. Let's keep polling, chat. I'm drowning in pussy. Do you feel better now? A little bit. Michael Baker, welcome and thank you so much for the follow. You're now our newest Vulpist. Upgrades? Upgrades, people, we take those! We take those! Alright? No. Come on, come on. I want the world. I need the world. Please give me the world. You will forever be known as the Test Panther guy? You are. Uh-huh. Reasonable crash out, by the way, Smile. I only do reasonable crash outs, right, chat? Never crash outs that I shouldn't do. All right, come on. There's no way! By the way, chat, the Lovers is about unity and balance. Cock. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Let's see what we can craft. Okay. Too bad they didn't make an Arcana Force Death card. So the Arcana Force Death card is reversal of fate. Of fate. This is death. According to the fandom wiki. Plays before dismantling the Gladiator Beast cards. We're just gonna dismantle, sorry, not selected. We're gonna dismantle extra first. Unless you guys want to see my... How many Test Panthers did we get? Where the fucking... 5 fucking Test Panthers. 5. How many URs in general did we get? And put them down, I guess. We'll give them a proper burial. Hey, we joked, but it said it came true, but hey. We got the Royal Arcana reading, and I can't be mad about that. You seem cursed by the IP? I think I'm just cursed, period. Alright, so... Throw that in there. We also have a shiny one. Oh. That feels good, chat. I'm happy about that. Curious about what I'm missing? I'm missing the world. So... Let's go pure Arcana Force first. And then we will do the rest. I'm just gonna put 3 of everything. And then we can do some number stuff and figure out what we need. So we didn't actually get 3 of the sun. We didn't pull the world that we needed. It's pronounced Zatwaruda. I'm sorry. Can you download a deck I'll send you on DM with Untapped? Yeah, you can do that. The fusion monster? Oh, the fusion monster, thank you. Yes, Oops. Not what I meant. Alright, so we're gonna do a little bit of cooking. Check DMs then. I'll humor you. And then I'm timing you out. Fine. Let me get it. Alright, I will be right back while this is happening, chat. Oh, okay. There you go, Plucci. Alright, chat. Everyone say goodbye to Plucci. Goodbye, Plucci. We'll see you on the other side. Alright. So, next. Alright, back to what we were building. Plucci did pull the death card. Plucci pulled the tower, actually, here. So... did I pull any shiny light barriers? I think I did. Also, you have shiny cup of ace. I need to upgrade this entire deck. Is there a way to do that? Had me scared for a second there. Don't just mass dismantle your tables. Don't worry, I'm not going to. That was just an auto pull deck build. Boost generate? But I don't want to generate. Hello, Warlord. How are you doing? You pulled the ad card. I was just hoping, like, I actually already have them. I didn't know if there's a way to just upgrade them, like, from here. If there's not, I guess I have to do this manually. Which sucks, but whatever. So... okay. Jay, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. You are now our newest Vulpest. Probably have tons of normals and rares, so I'd say boost generate those. So you have less normal finishes because cards you can do it automatically. Otherwise you need to do it manually. I see. I was gonna do it manually then. Whatever. I have only one shiny fool? I only got one? Damn. The Magician. I still don't care what you do with Gladiator Beast, by the way. Okay, you're just curious. Fair enough. Also, yeah, you can send them all to the Shadow Realm. I might just. I literally played this deck 3 days ago and turn skipped like... turn skip people felt like a monster. Don't worry, you did exactly what you're meant to do. Your Arcana Force deck is gonna look prettier than mine? To be fair, a lot went into this. I wouldn't have been able to build this deck without you, chat, so thank you so much. Specifically, Obsidian and Tyler, thank you so much for the gems. And thank you so much for the gift cards, it really helps. Turn skipped like 5 people? Okay, that's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. Do you want to keep it a 60 card deck or going for 40? I want to keep it 60 if I can. Giving you a royal pussy. They didn't do that. That would have been funny, and I would have ended stream. Which also would have been funny. So... I can't believe I didn't get any shiny Emperor or Hierophants, even though I got 7 of them. How many cards did you get from the extra pulls? Oh yeah, thank you. I need to finish the prediction. We didn't get them all. So, I'm sorry, believers. Who gets it? Who gets all of the payout? You too, Omega! There you go. Enjoy your channel points. Give me an Arcana Force deck for reference? No! Do not give me any deck lists. I am building on my own. Alright. Ooh, I need Tour of Doom. Wait, no wait, sorry. Reversal of Fate is the wheel. Tour of Doom is death. Alright, so let me just see... Oops, not what I meant. This is probably an easier way for me to upgrade the deck. It's only gambling if you lose, I guess so. Hello, Tyranitar, how are you doing? I didn't get any shiny lovers? I guess I'm not loved. Rip. One shiny queen. Why is Vixie throwing a road roller at me? What do you mean? You mean my boobies? Or you mean my Arcana Force cards? Yes, we will do that. We'll make sure that we have the cards in from the last time, too. I have them, don't worry, Obsidian, I do actually have them written down. It's a JoJo's reference, always oh, fuck, I forgot. Sorry. So my goal for this deck is... Wow, they don't count fucking Cup of Ace as related. You bastards. Or actually, I already have them. Any other upgrades? Do we have any light barriers upgraded? Any other Arcana Force spell? Yes, I did. We have one. So Konami, since this is a stream and for entertainment, I'd like to write down these purchases as a business expense. Exactly, yeah. I think they'll get away with that. So I got that one. I actually need another of that one. And then... Am I missing any other Arcana Force cards? So we don't have these two cards. I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to make them. And then... Okay. So, let me look at my stuff. So we have the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess we had as Origami Goddess. What was that? If you do their one-ups, because the fusion monster searches them and specials them. Oh, maybe that is worth it then. I might pop them in there. Every deck I play has the Fool. It's usually me. I believe you. I agree with you. Yeah, I'm gonna add one of each. So we're gonna have to cut down on these. I think the Fool is a one of. If I remember correctly, the Magician is a one of. I can see adding one of each because of tarot readings, you know? Yeah, that was the plan. So, I have... So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards that are not represented by Arcana Force. And they are Hanged Man, the Tower, High Priestess, Judgment, the Sun is here, actually. So, actually it's only 9. It's only 8 cards. So it's the Hanged Man, the Tower, High Priestess, Judgment, Justice, Hermit, the Star, and Strength. Where's the Emperor? The Emperor is... not added. Did I forget to add the Emperor? Sure did. Okay. So... for the High Priestess, we have Origami Goddess. For the Hanged Man, we have Fairy Box. And we'll go over my reasonings for this again in just a second. For Judgment, we have Sand Gambler. Yeah, Hangman isn't in the game. It's in Duel Links? Really? What's the win con of Arcana Force? Never seen this archetype in MTG terms, if possible. It is to skip your opponent's turn. You type fast? Do I? Justice was... Yeah, it's coin flipping. That's the genuine... That's the playstyle, at least. It's coin flips. Let's see. So, Justice was Misjudge. Gamble was the Hermit. I need to cut some more. Get all the cards. Lucky Chance is the Star and Gambler's Strength. Gambler of Legend is Strength, so... Lucky Chance. Time Walk is the card that makes you take another turn, right? Yes! Coin flips in your favor are strong. Think of like, is it coin? Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we need to make a couple cuts here. I think maybe we just run one tour of Doom. We probably don't need to. So then I can throw in Lucky Chance. And then the last card we need to add is Gambler of Legend. And for that one, we're gonna cut probably the Emperor. That one's probably not very good. Okay. So here's the deck so far. One Magician, one Empress, one Emperor. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, because this one's not super strong. Empress. Maybe. There's a card that searches any coin. Oh, that's the Goddess one, right? This one? Yes. So we'll add her. That one actually might make a better... what does Origami Goddess do again? Okay, so let's get into the definitions of these cards, right, chat? So we have 8 cards that do not have an equivalent card in Master Duel. So the first one is Hanged Man. Hanged Man is... Let me find my cheat sheet. Hanged Man is about sacrifice. It's about uncertainty. So I put in Fairy Box for Hanged Man because it's all about uncertainty, right, chat? And it's a coin flip card, so I thought it would fit well. How are you going to use a deck that's not seen as good? I am simply here for fun. Yeah, Pluch is the Hanged Man. Any way to fit in second coin toss? Good question, probably. Because we could... So second coin toss... I think we had the Sun was second coin toss, but now we have the Sun. Real gamers play the Moon. True. So then I think Fairy Box still fits for that. The next one is Time Wizard for the Tower. So the Tower... Did I put Time Wizard in? I might not have put Time Wizard in. The Tower is about disaster. Or avoiding disaster. So Time Wizard fit because it is kind of a bad one. Cut some of the second, or some of the tribute monsters for second coin toss? Yeah. Which ones are the tribute monsters? It would be Temperance. Oh, that is a discard effect. The Moon? Yeah. You might just play one Moon. Fiend is discard. I don't think we actually have any other tributes. So, which is the one that's worth 2 tributes? It's the Lovers. So, we'll probably cut 2 Lovers. How is someone a tarot card? What do you mean? Photon coin? I don't know if that's a card. I have 2 ways to such summon and coin flip from your grave. Talk about what Pluto. Oh, I see. Wouldn't Mirror Force be better at representing the tower? You avoid disaster and bring disaster upon your opponent. I like the way you think, actually. I think the reason I did Fairy Box is because the main thing I was thinking of is the coin flips. Since Arcana Force is all about coin flips and that's about fate, and the thing about Mirror Force, which apparently I don't even fucking have Mirror Force, So, we did coin flip specifically. What would represent the Lovers? The Lovers. Raid Ashley since history repeated itself and you pulled for a bad deck, got 5 copies of a card you didn't want, also distracting from the Maple Story dailies? I will take that. I will accept that. Yeah, so we wanted to keep the coin flip aspect. That's why I didn't do Mirror Force. And Mirror Force doesn't have a bad effect. Kind of the whole point of the Arcana Force deck, or at least this one that I'm building, is that there is a bad outcome. So Fairy Box has a bad outcome, which is that it does nothing, and you just pay your life. So, I want to keep Fairy Box for that one. So, the or that was the Hanged Man, at least. Oh, wait, you're talking about for the tower, which I had Time Wizard for the tower, which I still think Time Wizard fits. More Reversal of Fate. Let me finish putting in the cards that I need to. So we have Origami Goddess, Sand Gambler. So Origami Goddess was for High Priestess. High Priestess is all about... It's about the unconscious. It's about mystery. It's about higher power. So Time Seal is a funny suggestion, honestly. I might consider it. So this one's about, so this one's about spirituality. It's like about believing in a higher power. So you can toss a coin result until the result is tails, and if you do, draw 1 card for every heads. And then each time a coin tossing effect resolves while this monster is on the field, double this card's attack for each heads from that effect. So this one's kind of like believing in your inner voice, believing in your power, and believing in a higher power. So every time you get a successful heads flip, then this grows, and then also you get to draw cards. So that was the whole point for the High Priestess. Sand Gambler for Judgment. So if you guys remember Judgment, we had a lot of Judgment pulls today, actually. Judgment is about self-evaluation. It's about awakening, renewal, and purpose, as well as reflection. So I had Sand Gambler. And there may be a better card, but Sand Gambler is toss a coin 3 times. If all 3 results are heads, destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. If it's all tails, destroy all monsters on your side of the field, and then you can only activate this once per turn. So you have to get 3. That one, I'm going to put a pin in. We can probably find a better one. So if you guys have any suggestions for Judgment, which remember, it's about self-evaluation, awakening, and renewal. Otherwise, it's about a failure to learn lessons. So it was kind of like a balance. So Justice. Justice is all about justice. It's about karma, it's about cause and effect, and in the reverse, it's about dishonesty and injustice. So, more accurate tarot cards for a tarot player, that's what I'm planning on. Dark Sanctuary? Sorry, that is my stomach rumbling. For Destiny Board? Solemn Judgment, maybe? Again, the cards do not have a negative effect. So we could also do dice rolls. Go get food. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I'll go get food. Keep reading Dark Sanctuary. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, toss a coin if the result is heads and negate the attack, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the current attack of that opponent's monster. I guess that could work. The only problem is we do already have a field spell. So running 2 field spells. Maybe. I'll add it to the deck, and if we find something better to replace it with, we can replace it with something better. When an effect is activated that costs a coin 2 or more times, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Treat all results as heads. That's really good. What's the negative? That it doesn't go off. So, the thing is, there actually are Arcana Force cards that have effects that are negative, but not in a weird way. So, like, for example, the Fiend. It has effect whenever an attack is declared involving it, you can target one monster in the field to destroy it, and then inflict 500. But then the Tails effect just destroys everything. So it's like kind of a negative, but negative for everyone or just negative for your opponent. How do you like the new cards, Tiny? I'm loving them.
Did I remind you to drink water yet? Oh well.
Chat, drink water. Tyler tells you to. I will drink water too. Let's see. So, Proton Blast. What's the rarity of that one? It's an SR. This is... Oh, wait, no. This card's actually really fun, because it actually has multiple coin toss effects. Once per turn, if an activated card tosses the coins, immediately after it resolves, apply the following effects depending on the number of heads. 1. Inflict 500 damage to your opponent. 2. Destroy one card your opponent controls. 3. Look at your opponent's hand and discard one card from their hand. When an effect is activated that tosses a coin 2 or more times, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Treat all results as heads. And this is really good because with the sun, if you destroy it, then this goes to the graveyard and then you can treat it as heads. So I like that card. Thank you for the suggestion. I could see that. I'll have to think about whether or not I can make that fit into place. Destiny, changing Destiny is a trap that has 2 doors in the artwork. That's funny, but I don't know how that's relevant. I might add that card in my deck too. It's a good suggestion. Hello, Swiggity. How are you doing today? Cup of Ace, you're actually insane and I'm here for it. It's Ace of Cups. I need to put it in my tarot deck. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay. Where were we? Right, Justice for Misjudge. So Misjudge, a reminder, Justice is all about justice or injustice, so karma, cause and effect, retribution, corruption, that kind of thing. So Misjudge, if an opponent's card effect activates before resolving that effect, toss a coin twice, and if the result is 2 heads, negate that effect. So this one also doesn't necessarily have a negative. And it's a once per turn effect. Maybe actually we could do Proton Blast for Justice instead. Because it's like a cause and effect, it's karma. It is a reaction to... that is true though. Having a misjudge that never misses is fucked up. Head judging? I had head judging in the deck before. When a monster on the field activates effect, you can make the activating player toss a coin and call it. If they call it right, send the card to the graveyard. If they call it wrong, negate that effect's activation. If you do, change control of that monster to their opponent. Okay. Yeah, so you could do Misjudge, you could do Justice. Or Misjudge or head judging for Justice. I think we swapped it out for Misjudge last time. Did we? I thought we had both in the deck. And back in MTG terms. Which one? Let's see. So the Hermit. The next one is the Hermit. The Hermit is all about self-reflection and loneliness. So for that one, I said gamble. You can only activate this card when your opponent's hand has 6 or more cards and your hand is 2 or less. Toss a coin, call heads or tails if you call it right. Draw until your hand is 5 cards. If you call it wrong, skip your turn. yeah, so this one was because you could skip your turn, that way you're lonely. Otherwise, drawing cards is like self-reflection, so I still like that one. Let's see. Next one is Lucky Chance for the Star. The Star is all about hope and inspiration or hopelessness. And for that one, we did Lucky Chance. Once per chain, if a monster effect is called that is activated that tosses a coin once, call heads or tails. If you call it, match it. If your call matches the coin toss for that effect, you draw one card. So, hope. Nah, screw that. Skip your next turn. F that. No. We gotta keep it. We gotta keep it. Alright, the last one was Strength. So Strength is about, well, strength. And then it's also about courage and bravery and confidence, but also, in the reverse, it's about self-doubt or inadequacy. So for that one, we picked Gambler of Legend. I'm going to take out Sand Gambler, I think. Gambler of Legend. Okay. Mr. Leon Kennedy? I forgot he looked like Leon. Okay. I haven't seen the card since my bulk digging days. Let's go. Okay. Let's see here. So, we had Proton Blast, which I said would be good for... What, Judgment? Yeah, so we're taking out Sand Gambler for Proton Blast. And then, for Justice, we have Misjudge or Head Judging. I think Misjudge is a little bit more fun, for this one because of the creature effect. Hey, what the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Hi, Evan. How are you? You tie me on my boy? Who, Pelucci? Yeah, because he deserved it. Wait, what the? Hi, Evan. What's happened? Did you DM Evan or something? What's happening here? I'm thinking of head judging. Did we put head judging in? I don't think we did put head judging in. Chrissy, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. You are now our newest Vulpist. A little sad Italian islander orphan on my doorstep? Orphan? She timed up my boyfriend so hard that they never came back. Oh, Chapel didn't come back. And welcome into Azalea Fox. You're now our newest Vulpist. Thank you so much for the follow. Can you maybe next time you want to throw a hissy fit and take it out on our favorite mod, maybe fucking don't, okay? I just hopped and said hi and got timed out by you 5 times. Plucci did it to himself! I said, and I quote, if anybody tells me to build Gladiator Beast, you're gonna get timed out. And Plucci proceeded to do it 5 times! I'm a woman of my word, and Plucci is a menace. Dragged here from Evan, gotta show a fellow fox some love and affection. Well, I appreciate that. I'm getting gas. JPEG? JPEG? Do I look like a JPEG? I'll have you know, I'm an FBX. Thank you very much. Get it right. A little? Chat, could a JPEG do this? Could a JPEG do this? Could it? Could a JPEG do this?
The power of Christ!
I didn't think so! That's not what a JPEG does! JPEGs don't move like that! Anyways, where were we? Probably a WebP, though. I'm kind of equivalent to WebP, honestly, the way that I'm casting myself to OBS, so I'll take a WebP. Not a JPEG, but a GIF could? Okay, a GIF, technically. But I am 3D, so don't put me on the JPEG quality. I'm not a JPEG. I wouldn't say it as a JPEG anyway. L format. Thank you for that, Tritaku. Oh, how do you feel about the new selection pack? We're getting archetype Malice Battle Wasp Tenyi. Malice is cool, but I'm probably not pulling for it anytime soon. too supple to be a JPEG. Well, yeah, we accept that. We accept that. All right. Okay. So, now I think we have all the cards that we need. Let's optimize. Also, yes, shout out to Tritaku, who would never make me into a JPEG because it's an L format. Thank you for that, Tritaku. Tinny scares me on what it'll get. I'm a little worried about that too, honestly. I won't lie. But it could be fun. I do like Tenyi. Alright, so we're optimizing now, chat. How do you guys pronounce it? GIF or GIF? It is GIF. Because for graphics, GIF. Tour of Doom is an Arcana Force Death substitute? No, I already have it. And it's not even a substitute. It is actually the Arcana Force Death card. Under the hood, JPEG image compression is kind of amazing, but they don't look good. It's interesting what it can do, but it does not do a good job of it. You can much better compress things that are like WebP is actually probably one of the best formats out there, just not very heavily supported. I say GIF because Jif peanut butter, and you're wrong for that. It's pronounced Yif, actually. I like your solution to the argument. Hello, welcome in, Nick. How am I doing? How's the deck building? It's going very well. I am making my tarot deck. So I have all of the cards that are tarot cards. So, let's see here. I'm wrong? How dare you? Yes, it is. Clearly Tyler's in the right here. It's not pronounced GIF. It's not pronounced JIF. It's pronounced YIF. Thank you for that, Tyler. Alright. So, let's see here. So, the Fool is probably one of our weaker cards. That's fine. I think having 3 Goddess of Two Sides. Another WebP enjoyer. It's not the format's fault that support rollout was spotty and awkward. Yeah, no, it's great format. WebP is super optimized. It's really small in file size, and it is not a lossy format, so it's fantastic. What did I miss? Yif. I'm running 3 Cup of Ace. You can't convince me otherwise. The other ones, though, we could run 1 less of the Sun. What is the hero font again? It's special summons? Maybe we run less of the hero font as well. Of course, the Piss Tuber enjoys the Web P. You gonna put back Diviner, Eva, and Orange Light? Am I? I don't know what we're doing in the extra deck yet. I'm not ready to sample draw yet, Sunny. We're not finished. I'm still optimizing. Okay, I'm a WebP apologist, but that was still pretty funny. Swiggity is just here to tell me that all of my ideas are wrong because, for some reason. No such thing needs more pegging? Alright, chat. More peg, less peg. What do you think? Paths of Destiny is a good coin flip trap card that is healing or damaging depending on how the coin flips. Oh, I remember the Paths of Destiny. Wait, this one's so fucking silly. More? Okay. The chat decided more pegging. What's the Chariot? I don't need that many. Temperance? Maybe just 1. The Fiend, I like at 3. Because we can get the Light Barrier. And I think this can special summon it, right? No, it's a level 10. So that one special summons these 2. I don't know, chat. Well, how many Fiends do you think? What time I hopped in your chat? I've been meaning to since you collabed with Pinlock way back when. Oh, Pin! I haven't talked to Pin in a while. How's Pin doing? I was there for her subathon. You think 3? Okay, we'll keep 3 then. How many of the world, chat? We never pulled the world. I don't even know what is going on. There's so Peggy and I had to support it. To be honest, I don't know either. And hello, Shadow Wolf. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Glomas? She's had her face reveal stream and it went amazingly. Oh my god! Fantastic. I'm happy to hear that. The elemental hero glow? The world's probably a 2. Yeah, I don't disagree. Spoiler, she's adorable. Who would have thought? I only want one world because it's the only one I have. I mean, that's fair. I think 2 is a good balance. So then we still need 10 more cards. What are these looking like? Were there any other Arcana Force cards that we didn't get in here? Wasn't there more spells? I gotta run. Awesome seeing you guys. It's so good to see you too, and thanks so much for dropping by. If you need, go take care of yourself and have a fantastic rest of your day. Chill and just fucking around with the Archfiend Dragon deck. Let's go. Draw of Fate? That one sounds fun. Oh, it's a UR though. If your LP are lower than your opponent's and your opponent controls a monster. Thank you so much for the tier 1! I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I think you have all the Arcana Force. Okay. We have the Arcana spreads. Okay. So... yeah, I like that. At 3. With that, I shall say 07. 07 to you as well, James. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Archfiend is your favorite dragon card? Iron Wolf, where are you? We have another RDA enjoyer. Okay. Coin toss, thank you. I'll be honest, I don't know if I want to add in the Diviner, Eva, and Orange Light because I kind of did that to cave to the meta, and I'm not here to cave to the meta. I'm here to make cards that are fun. You have coin, die, and the fate of a draw? True. Okay, so now we need 7 more. Let's just look for coin. What other ones have coin tosses in them? So I had the Time Wizard. I had a talk with Evan. We ended up saying you should add a book on your throne for a thing for your actions. Like, what do you mean? What kind of book? Why are you talking to Evan in DMs? Fate? Card of Fate. Each player chooses 1 card from their deck, then each player combines it with 4 additional random cards chosen from their deck by their opponent. Wait, that's so funny. I want to do that. The Diviner can help you make a Baron, or since it's a tuner, a Chaos Angel. What the fuck, Plucci? What the fuck, Evan? It is a 2.2 star book with 4 ratings called Am I the Asshole? What is wrong with you? Book of Eclipse? Isn't that, that's our face-up, like, flip monsters, right? We don't really have flip monsters. The Diviner can help you, chaos, so, right, Diviner. Is this a deck build session or a roast? This is Plucci getting timed out 6 times today. The fucking menace. Yesterday, he pulled a whole nice thing on me when he was like, oh yeah, by the way, you know that bet we made? It was entirely so I could get you to play your favorite game on stream. And I was like, fuck you. And now he's actually just making me say, fuck you. So that Argo Stars are actually really good if you put in 2 cards. That's 10 and you're finished. Work super well. Really? I've never played Argo Stars. I don't know much about the archetype. Thank you for the stretch. Ooh. Make sure that you are stretch and hydrated, chat. And thank you so much for the head pats. So you're just building the deck for fun? I wonder how well you'll play it. Health check. Health check. I mean, I'm gonna play it. I'm definitely gonna play it. Man, trying to get replays is hard whenever you face is turboing Dragoon turn 1. You can always try to play against somebody in the Discord. Alright, there's a lot of Destiny cards, actually. When a monster would be normal summoned or trap, spell trap is activated. Oh, that's for Fortune Ladies. I need to make a Fortune Ladies deck again at some point. What deck are you working on? I am making an Arcana Force deck. It is based on the actual tarot card decks. Because all of the tarot cards are not actually in Master Duel, or even in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. When do I start working on the extra deck and maybe that'll fill the rest of the main? Good idea. Good idea. So, do we want 3 of this fusion monster? Trying to figure out what to put in the extra deck, honestly. Isn't Baron getting banned? Makes Prediction Princess of this deck since they are the ones who read Fate, maybe? Are Prediction Princess only an extra deck? Could Crooked Cook lock your opponent and get Burger Crash? No, I'm not here to be an asshole. I'm here to have fun. No, because it costs 3 Arcana monsters to summon. Good point. That's a good point. Let's see. I am gonna put Diviner in the deck, because you do make a fair point. Is Baron getting banned? Just 2? You could do 2. They're rituals. That's just gonna bog down the deck. Hello there, time to share a funny Steam review of Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's go. I love funny Steam reviews of Yu-Gi-Oh! And welcome in, Project Video. How are you doing today? What other good synchros are there? I'll be honest, chat, the reason I didn't really want to add them is I don't play synchros very often. What deck is this? This is Arcana Force. I am building... I should probably have put this at the beginning of the stream. This is a deck based on the 78 card tarot deck. And so it is a coin flip fate deck where it is not based on playing optimally, it is based on chance. So every card that you play is a chance. Prediction Princess is if you run flip gambles like Dice Chart. I see, okay. Do you guys know of any extra deck monsters? You know what? Before I ask. Hi, Squeak, welcome in. And Cosmetics, thank you so much for the follow. Speaking of fate. Hello, Squeak. That is an 8. That is not a double or 6. You know what that means? You are going to get sent straight to the Shadow Realm. Thank you for playing. See you back in 5 minutes. Typhon? Typhon's good. Little Knight? Crazy Box? Okay, okay. So, Typhon... Hold on. Oh my god, I can't type. Alright, let's see. Typhon. We gotta add the IP. Hold on. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't type! There we go. SP. We can add Zeus. I don't know if I want to go like full heavy onto the like staples. I do like Crazy Box though. Crazy Box is funny. Do I have the? I think I have the ability to go into Crazy Box, right? It is a dice roll, but it's just there. Any rank 4s? Question. Let's check. No coin flips. That's the only die roll. I'm not stalling with Crooked Cook. I refuse to do that. Are the Arcana card spellcasters? No, they're fairies. Do I have Goddess? Goddess of the Underworld? I do. What is it doing? What? Goddess doesn't exist? Was I typing it wrong? Alright, so I need 7 more extra deck cards. Let's just look at coin. And let's just look at Maybe there's a link? There are fusions. Phoenix, Pegasus? Oh, I saw them on decklist. Phoenix, Pegasus. What are those? Lucky Straight was the replacement for the Sun last stream. Was it? Okay. Since Win was curious, a monster, not a spellcaster? A warrior instead of a spellcaster? I have no idea. Let's see. Oh! Yes, that's a fun card. Two level 5s? I don't think we have the ability to go into that. Or level 6s. Level 1, level 7? I think I finished my deck, by the way. It's very bricky, though. For what? For America Day? Shout out to America Day. Lucky number 7? That's what I just put in. It was Lucky Straight. America Day next week, indeed, indeed. And we have our 4th of July stream this Friday. Which Phoenix are you talking about? And Pegasus. Celebrating the American Revolution. Ah. Hope stream has been well. I've been busy all day until now. That's okay, bully. We are just finishing up the tarot deck. I'm trying to find some extra deck cards to put in the extra deck. The ones that destroy a trap or magic card, I forgot their names. Are they extra deck monsters? Oh, you're talking about the Link monsters, right? The oh. Yeah, Nightmare. The Nightmare cards. I swear UW decks are just lame decks to go against. There's a lot of lame decks to go against. Say like Rebo, but you only have 2 level 1s, true. Alright, so we need 4 more. I have Zeus, I have Typhon. Gift exchange into GG Easy? I don't know if they're viable, I have 0 knowledge of Yu-Gi-Oh! No, that's 100% correct. XYZ Burn? I have never heard of XYZ Burn. That sounds crazy. Alright, a goon? I could throw in a Dragoon. You're right, just for the lulz. Is there anything that sees... I want to start a new movement called Justice for Plucci? Plucci, you bring it upon yourself. Natis? That's what I was thinking, was Natis. Do I have any... I need more synchros. Relinquished? I could do a relinquished. Your most beloved mod got timed out 6 times for definitely no reason. My most beloved mod. Uh-huh. You keep telling yourself that, Plucci. Tuners aside from Herald? No. I don't. So maybe Synchro's not as good. What am I looking at here? Tarot deck. Fate. One more. Isn't Baron banned? Is Baron getting banned? Herald is pretty bad at Synchro then. Fair. I mean, we only have 1 Synchro monster. Natis is fine. We're probably not going to be going into our extra deck that much. It's mostly just a toolbox in case we feel the need to try to win the game. The point of the deck is not to win, though. Baron is only speculated to be banned. It's Apollosa that's gonna get banned. That's more likely to get banned. Okay. We'll add Baron then. Bar on the floor. I only have 2 synchros, they're level 10s, they're not important. A prediction princess for the lulz. We only have 3 more cards to add to the main deck. I don't know if I want to add any more meme cards or if I actually want to make something to make this deck a little bit better. Oh yeah, I guess I could do some, like, staples. And a 60 card deck, though? Do you typically run staples in 60 cards? You want to be a Chad, Vixie? Depends on what kind of Chad. Add 3 Pot of Greed, easy game. True. I mean, I have Pot of Greed. Ash Blossom? I could add 3 Dice Jar. If it's 60 cards, you typically run all gas. That's what I was thinking. Should be safe. You could run Called By, but you only run 2 of them. I don't know if that's fair. I have consistency cards for main decks, but you don't need meta staples against friendly duels. Yeah, that's the thing. This is for friendly. Grass? I love that idea, actually. I also, I remember the last time we built this deck, we did Foolish Burial Goods. Run board breakers like Evenly or Lightning Storm? We could, yeah. Oh, I do remember Sumo Dice games. I don't think I can go into it. The Ishizu Shufflers? I could do the Ishizu Shufflers. Rainbow Bridge? What does Rainbow Bridge do again? Oh, for consistency. I only have 1 more card. No, other Rainbow Bridge? The Trap. There are 2 or more different monster types among the level 10 or higher monsters on the field. Shuffle our cards, except this one. Okay, I guess it's with Vanish. Add 1 Crystal Beast monster and 1 field spell from your deck to your hand. So I would have to add a Crystal Beast. I would have to make some cuts, too. Just smile. Gives you Light Bearer? Yeah. But I would need to add a Crystal Beast, right? So I need to make a cut. And also a Crystal Beast. Unless you want to add 3 Barrel Dragon, you are, since when it gets into the graveyard, you can add any level 6 or low monster with a coin flip. Wait, does it actually? Also, hello, Real. How have you been? Long time to see. Wait, which one? What was the XYZ spell for again? Which one's the XYZ spell? Called Smile Action? You are? I like that card, Flucci. Think about grass. There's nothing worth the mill right now. Yes, there is. There are spells that are worth milling, and there's also Arcana Force cards that are worth milling. You typically run the trap with 1 Tree Beast, and then use 3 Foolish Burial to send the trap for an extra search. You can't Foolish Burial a trap. You can only run 1 Foolish Burial Goods. Next to grass. This is an XYZ. This is Card of Fate. Curious Link 3. It's probably gonna be hard because these are almost all fairies. So take some dust for Live Twins too. I don't know if I will. The Fiend searches the field spell anyways. True. So maybe that's not the right card. Maybe the Rainbow Bridge isn't correct? I gotta run the barrel dragon that Pucci mentioned. Alright, so how many URs is this? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh yeah, we need to, one world's more than enough, and you don't need the light ruler unless you really want to run it. Okay, fair. I think the reason is because you can get them off of Chaos Ruler. It's 4 p.m. Thank you for the reminder.
Water.
Thank you for the hydrate as well. We actually do have a couple things. Let me dismantle all the extra cards because we do have a couple URs. Because I pulled 5 fucking Test Panthers. And then we still need one more card to add to the main deck. You don't need the Destiny Table field spell? The Dark Sanctuary? Yeah. Okay. So... Snatch Steal? I might keep the Light Ruler. So that's... We could also just do one world. So 1, 2, 3? I think that's fair. What'd you place Misjudge for again? We have Misjudge. You have Dragoon, add the Verte with the targets? Oh my god. Why did I add Gatling Dragon? I think it was an accident. I meant to add the other one. This. You can do 3 Sun and 3 Hierophant since they are the best, not you are either. I could do that. I still think a Shuju for if you mill anything you didn't want to from grass or other cards. That's actually not a bad point. What are they called again? What are the Shuju shufflers called again? I know the cards, I don't remember the names. We're crafting the Barrel Dragon. Open up some legacy packs and use in that pool. Okay, we can do that. Ah. There you go. Okay. So let me save this. Let me open up a couple legacy packs. Judgment of the Pharaoh. Okay. You know, might as well. Pot of Avarice? What the fuck? Alright, last one. Just to open up them all. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Garbage. Alright. Cringe anime cards. No lie. So, where were they? I can't dismantle from the legacy packs, I forgot. Okay, anyways then. So, let's just craft them here and call it there. I will use up 90 of my craft points. Alright, here we go. Feels bad to make CPs for a bad card you probably won't move though. What, the Barrel Dragon? I like the Barrel Dragon though. Alright. All non-foil. Rip. But we did get a free pack. Alright, last one. No, we didn't. We just unlocked the secret pack. Never mind. Okay, cool. Alright, chat. How bad does it look? Not what I meant to press. I mean, we drew a royal, so simply we win. Alright. We'll have to test this one another time. Love me some chill 11 p.m. streams, especially after some overtime. We love some chilling. Although I need to go make food, because I'm making pasties tonight, so I have to go bake those. Again, it looks prettier than mine. I'm very happy with all the shiny cards we got. Are you doing a ranked game? No, I'm ending. We will play this deck another time. We'll find time to play it. I'll probably play it during the next viewer duels. Pasties. No, not pasta. Pasties. Is it already that late? Yes, it is. Alright, though. We're going to be rating Ashy. Let me see if there's anyone that we can redirect to on YouTube. What is that exactly? It is a British savory pastry. Pasties. It's spelled like pasties, but it's pronounced pasty. Bring out my Arcana deck for the next viewer duels. Sounds good. Time does run fast when you gamble. I'll be the judge of that? What do you mean? You don't believe in my pasties? Unbelievable. Alright, hold on. Maybe my mod power pack, you fiend? Okay, yeah, now you can be a mod again. Normally I wouldn't trust the British, but if you make it, it must be good. I'm glad you believe in me so much. You didn't gamble. Rip. Let's see. Oh! Let's go redirect to Evan. I didn't know Evan had redirects available on YouTube. Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this Arcana Force day. We'll get to play the deck another time. Unfortunately, we ran out of time because we were just so busy gambling. But that is the fate of the cards. Alright, though, everyone. Make sure to drop a follow here on Twitch or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, make sure to check out all of my shorts content because I have been posting those regularly. Follow me on Twitter and join the Discord. That's the best way to keep in touch with me when I am not live. That was my headset dying. I misspelled America. I am not a true American. I misspelled my own country's name. Let me think. I think there's one last thing. Oh yeah, I'm streaming on Friday. Should not forget. Be here on Friday. Bye Vixie, bye toes. Goodbye to my toes. And goodbye to my boobies. Alright, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. And as always, I love you all. And goodbye! Happy Canada Day! Yes, I did upload the latest video as a short and a video. Goodbye!